Wake up, Lincoln.
Come on, it's 6 o'clock. Rise and shine.
It's time for Early Break with Sip and Jake, brought to you by Gaina Trucking. Live from the heart of Lincoln, America. Here's 93.7 The Ticket's Jake Sorensen.
Did seem kind of meh.
And Steve Sipple.
Surprisingly good.
This is Early Break with Sip and Jake.
Good morning. Happy Wednesday to you, Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, Bill Busch on Early Break. Full show ahead. Lots to get to. It is Masters Eve. The Masters begins tomorrow, Thursday through Sunday. Look at Bill's hat. He's rocking the green Augusta National Masters
This is
hat.
straight from Augusta, too. This is not
Really?
It was not bought at Sears.
You're well healed.
I don't think you can buy that at Sears. That's either like on the black market or it's at Augusta
This is-
National.
So this is straight from Georgia.
You didn't get
GA.
that at Walmart.
No.
Not that Walmart's bad.
Jeez.
I like Walmart. All right.
Yeah.
I do.
Already covering our steps 30
Yeah.
seconds into the
I
show.
get
It's
my
amazing.
hair cut at Walmart.
You do at Cost Cutters. Yeah, it's inside Walmart.
Yeah. Occasionally I do.
Your haircuts have been much improved.
Yeah,
Yeah. They have been.
You know, there's many times, Jake, I'd walk in without a cap on, and Bill would say, "Put your cap on."
I was here.
Yeah.
I saw.
I think
that.
I don't
witnessed
think
that.
anyone disagreed with me. Did anyone? I didn't be like there was not a bold statement
Well,
of
I
like
mean,
absolutely not.
You
Jake.
got
Put
your
that
hair.
cap on.
You got your hair cut 3 times
I
in a
had a hard
month, and
And
we didn't know
couldn't
it
tell
all.
it.
We
We
couldn't
couldn't tell it one time.
That wasn't
Yeah.
Cost Cutters. That was somewhere else.
Oh, somewhere else. That was a different
Different situation.
went through a bad-
salon you went
Different
to.
time of life.
I went through,
Different
a bad stretch. I went through a tough stretch.
That's right. So
Hard stretch.
Well,
of
we're
life.
glad you figured that out
Yeah.
and have gotten out of that situation,
Thanks.
and you found a better place or somewhere to get your hair cut.
Good
now.
morning to everybody. Everybody's here. Josh is at the anchor desk.
Yes, he is. Manning the booth over there.
Yeah.
That
Hello,
was all
Josh.
this-
He's got his coat on.
Guy's coat on. It
Okay,
is. It
just
was
in case
cold
the wind
outside,
whipped.
so it really can't.
God, it got weird
It's
yesterday.
a one-day
yeah.
thing. It's back to warm tomorrow. Here's Weatherman Jake for you.
Is it
It's
back?
a one-day thing. Back to warm
Yesterday
tomorrow.
was got weird. I went out on the hog with a T-shirt on at 3:45,
And it was 72 degrees.
Yeah.
and by the time I left Shoemakers at close to 6,
Oh, it was like 50-some degrees then.
yeah,
It
and it was
dropped
a
like 20
it was
degrees.
a rough ride
You're
home.
like, what? I didn't sign up for this.
53. Now you guys are saying, "Oh, you're
No.
No, on a motorcycle. No,
That's
no,
freezing
no,
on a
no.
motorcycle. That's
Yeah.
freezing.
I had to put the trash out, and I was cold.
yeah,
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 in a
So you're not saying weenie here?
No,
no, I'm not. We're
absolutely.
supporting you.
You're
Wow.
50
Yeah.
degrees with some wind and whipping
We've been
without a
supporting you
t-shirt.
I
all
had a
morning.
T-shirt on.
You're
That's
the one
cold.
that took the shot at Walmart. It wasn't us.
That's not. I know. I feel terrible.
Yeah.
To the Walton family,
We've been very supportive
Yeah.
over
the
here.
struggling Walton family. I
Just bought the Broncos.
They're reeling. They're reeling.
Which
apologize.
team do you want to get?
Yeah, my
Which team
apologies.
do you want to get like that?
My
A
apologies.
couple things.
Yeah, what do you
you
got
got
for
some-
idle chit chat?
Oh yeah, what's the?
There's 2 things I
Where's
want
the
to hit on.
sponsor on that? by the
Newton's
way?
Lawn Care. Call them at
Oh.
402-440-6297 for a free quote for a 2023 lawn fertilizer program.
Go, Bill. You had to hit on some things.
One thing is we're right on the cusp of it, of the season of joy. And the season of joy is morel mushroom hunting.
Oh, I've heard about this.
That is
before.
the morel mushroom hunting season is about to partake in.
This is legal.
This is very legal. Yes, these are not hallucinogens. No,
Okay.
these are the morel mushroom.
Wow,
that-
Bill
that you,
came with
that
one.
You can do it with. You can saute them. I prefer them just cracker and crumbs and breaded and fried in a butter sauce. Oh, it's amazing. But
morel
you
mushrooms.
got to work for them. They're just give you an idea. Like right now, if you want to go buy morel mushrooms, they're $100 a pound.
What?
They're $100 a pound, and if you can find them anywhere, they're
Where might you
they're-
find
they're
them?
100
That rules me out.
what's that? 100? Or there's some grocery stores that have them.
Okay,
in
but
different,
not a
different areas.
common grocery store.
No,
though. Okay.
absolutely not.
All right.
Whole Foods.
It's a special.
First of all, it's completely seasonal. That's the intrigue of it. Where you're fishing. It's like I can ice fish. I can fish in February. I can fish all these times. Morel mushrooms has about a 20-day window when you can find them. The key.
Where are we?
Well, we're not quite there. Here's the key. It's when the lilac bushes are blooming. That's when the ground temperature equals morel mushrooms. So you know that.
Well, wait a second. Where is Morel?
What's that?
Is Morel a town?
No.
It's a type of
Type
mushroom.
of
Oh, it's a
mushroom.
type of
It's
mushroom.
Yes,
yeah.
type of mushroom.
So
Morel
where might
mushroom.
you find a morel mushroom?
It changed different things. Generally, it's going to be wooded areas.
Wooded areas.
But here's a couple caveats to that.
I'm lost.
Is if the morel mushrooms, uprooted trees.
Okay.
Any sort of trees that have been uprooted.
Okay.
Morel mushrooms will pop up around where they've been uprooted, or if there's been a fire. There's been a fire someplace the year before, or a fire, they will also pop up in that region too for some reason. And you can't tell from year to year where they're going to be, the kind of structure you'll find them in. It's always changing.
Do people uproot their trees to find morel mushroom?
That'd be a little pricey, I think. That could probably be a little much.
Just for the mushroom.
Yeah.
Anything for the mushroom here, right? Take the tree out.
So I'll be looking for some morel mushroom. I will never ask a breaker.
You going out looking?
Oh yeah, I'll never ask a breaker. They're so,
go ahead, ask the breakers.
They're
The
so,
breakers go deliver morel mushroom.
Go ahead,
they
bro.
are
Just
they're
do it.
so valuable.
Just do it.
It's hard to build.
I know what you're getting at.
I just want to get an area to hunt. If somebody gets on a heater, I'd like to hear if you get.
Why don't they just
move?
Yeah,
you could make this real easy by just putting somebody on this for you, which you're good at.
I'm good.
Does anybody have a place I can go hunt? For
No,
mushrooms?
don't even do. You don't have to bother.
Just deliver the mushrooms.
Yeah, just deliver the mushrooms to the ticket. I'm not going to eat them.
I don't want any part of it.
Also, we need. But I'll tell you this right now. Up north, it's going to be a bonanza because they've had so much moisture and snow.
Yes,
we're really dry here.
Morel mushroom.
And if you don't have precipitation at the exact time of the morel when the growth period is going to hit, it's a wash.
How do you know it if you see it?
It's kind of a spongy looking mushroom.
Okay.
Sometimes they're gray, they're yellow, they're all kinds of different looks.
You're getting called out, Bill.
What?
Here's the text line. This is from Matt. He says, "Coach, stop talking about the mushrooms. You're giving away secret locations for them."
That's true.
No, he hasn't given away anything.
Nothing. But I gave him some tips. That's all I did.
Yeah,
Was give him some
if,
tips.
if the common person has not gone morel mushroom hunting, are they now inspired to do so? Because I don't eat mushrooms. I have no desire to go do this.
I'm good, but I'm interested.
You're hunting something that does not move. It just sits there.
It's still hunting.
It can't run from you.
It's still hunting. It's hard to find. It's a lot of work. You're out there.
So you going out?
Oh yeah, I'm going out. Absolutely, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. Well,
what's the hunting season?
I said we're about.
Till when?
It changes on the weather. It's all about ground temperature.
How long?
We've been so cold right now, so it's not like it opens April 15th. It's whenever the mushrooms are available, but it's only available for about a 20-day window. The Texans will support me on
20 days.
20-day windows. That's what I'm saying. Oh yeah, it's it's on. This is our time.
Yeah, this is on. Yeah, okay. All right, good luck.
Unnamed texter, lives in Iowa, says, Bill, stop over at my place. Plenty of timber in Iowa near Redfield.
Oh, nice. That'd be great.
Redfield.
Does he have any uprooted trees? If you can find yourself in or a tornado goes through like a forest, Xanadu. You're going to hit big.
Easy.
Yeah. Joel in Omaha is now attacking you. He says,
Fur.
how has Sip lived his whole life in Nebraska and not know what a morel mushroom
Well,
is?
you'd be shocked.
Oh,
I don't know.
I mean, especially like where Sip grew up, to hunt along the loop and the Platte would be one of the main places that you would hunt.
Yeah, I'm not well, I can answer that, Joel, in a very dignified manner. I don't eat mushrooms. I don't like them.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
It's an event.
I don't partake.
It's a social event. You go out, you have fun, you do it.
I don't socialize.
I don't eat mushrooms. I don't socialize. I don't have fun.
I don't have fun.
I'm out.
Yeah,
I'm out.
Fun.
Yeah,
Jake, I think Jake, you'd enjoy the sport.
I might enjoy it, but I'm still not going to eat the mushrooms. I'm with Sip. I hate the texture and the idea of mushrooms is just gross.
I'd make the Bill face on the raisins.
No,
Yeah,
I'm telling you, if you tried one, I'll prepare one for you. Just try one. Yeah, it'll change your life. The textures will agree with me
Sip's
on
right.
this.
You're going to do like something where you thought it was a chocolate chip cookie, and I thought it was like some sort of nice steak or something.
Gag
mushroom.
reflex.
And I'm going to eat it. And I'm going to say, this is not a
I've
steak.
tried the mushroom
You'll
thing.
say, that was a mushroom. And I'll say,
I've tried
lied to me.
I've tried it, and I don't understand it.
Anyway, you've never had a morel. If you've never even had a morel, you can't.
That's true.
You have no idea what you're talking
I might have had a morel.
This is not
mushroom.
a normal mushroom. This is not like your everyday mushroom you guys are thinking of.
Okay.
Not even close. It's very shocking. You guys don't have more knowledge on this. I'll be honest.
I am aware of the term morel mushroom. That's
I'm not.
it until right now.
This is the most shocked I've been ever. I'm going to say in the last 30 years.
I thought
on anything, any subject.
I thought maybe there was a town of Morel.
Yeah, that really got me too.
Is that in Nebraska?
Yes.
We have a lot of response. I'm going to read this
go ahead.
on morel mushrooms before we get to football here. Let's see. DC Dale says the morel is the wagyu of mushrooms.
Thank you. Thank you.
Steak.
Exactly right.
I've had wagyu steak.
Corey and Lincoln says people are very protective about their morel hunting spots.
Oh yeah, it's triple secret. You don't get into spots. No, you do not.
Okay, keep going.
Kent and Lincoln says it's not overly fun, more of a drinking hunt than you eat. Is that right?
Pretty accurate. Yeah, there's usually some beverages involved
Okay.
with this thing. Yeah, it very
That
yes.
sounds fun.
Phil has now responded, says, after this many years, I am never shocked by what Sip does not know about.
Well, there's a lot I don't.
Ryan says we have some on our property near Alda and Wood River.
Oh, it would be a great area. Wood River would be a great area.
But as you pointed out a few minutes ago, Buster in David City says, tell Sip tons of people find them along the Platte and Loop Rivers by Columbus.
Is that
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
So
why don't you just go out there?
You grew up around.
Well, you
this.
have to have permission. You can't just go walking around people's property.
What about just down by the river?
Yeah, you could do that, but you got to have permission. If you got on legally, yes, you have access to things. Yes. But anyway, it's a big deal. I'm just telling you, it's a big deal, and it's going to kick off here in about a week.
I suggest to
watch the lilacs.
Go down by Wagner's Lake in Columbus, and there's a gravel road separating the lake and the river, the loop. Just hop the gravel road and go down and start looking.
Okay, I will.
Trent Norfolk says, Jake, talk to your wife. Crofton is a hot spot for Morel.
Absolutely.
She does not eat mushrooms. We both don't eat.
Have you ever gone on a hunt?
No, I didn't know about it until this morning. I've heard of the term
Thank you.
Morel mushroom. I didn't know anything about a hunt or a season for them.
Can you buy them in the store?
Yeah, he said that they're
Yeah,
expensive.
like $100 a pound.
Like you could go to Super Sale.
No, absolutely not.
Whole
certain areas. Remember, it's only seasonal. That's what makes them so unique.
Okay.
You can get a tomato cack anytime.
Josh, did you know?
No, he's like, what are you talking
Chicago,
about?
probably not a lot of morel mushroom hunting going on.
I'm
also on
Chicago proper.
I'm on a morel mushroom website, so they track them as the weather comes up. So right now it's getting hot in Oklahoma, that you'll see also Missouri, Kansas, like that. It works its way up.
You whip down there?
You can hunt mushrooms from basically February all the way till June, but you finish in Canada. So that would be that's incredible. That's if you're serious.
You have
about
time
it.
now.
I do have a lot of free time. I can go do that. Thank you.
Some of it
thank you.
If you don't have free time and you don't like mushrooms,
this is not my
2 boxes for me.
Yeah. This is the first time we definitely have this is why my name's not on the show. This is exactly the reason I'm not named.
Texter says the hunt is exceptional, but the feed afterwards is outstanding.
There's a feed.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Eating the mushrooms.
When you get done, you clean them up, you egg and cracker them, you fry them.
God Almighty.
Oh, yeah, and you do it. It's not like, well, I'll just wait a couple days. Oh no, you eat them that night. Absolutely. Okay. Absolutely.
All right. Well, good luck with this. Yes. I'd like you to report back.
Someone says, Bill, talk to your brother-in-law, Moose. He's got a spot, brings them home every year.
Yes, Moose does have a spot.
You don't have a spot.
What's that?
You don't have a spot.
Not a spot. Well, not a good spot here. We have some areas up north where our cabin
you're okay. So you're going to be
I'm acquiring land right now.
And how many mushrooms will you get?
Well, you may go over. But also you may you might walk into a heater. All of a sudden you might
a heater can be a
patch of 12 to 15 together. I've seen as many as 50. I've hunted all day and got 4.
Then what if you get 50?
Yeah.
How long are you taking care of?
You're taking a lot of pictures.
This is like gold.
It's like gold.
Would you please take a picture if you find one?
I will.
Yeah, absolutely. We need to see
and send it on the group text, please.
Yeah, we got to see that.
I mean, I do feel educated.
I'm just shocked that you guys had no knowledge of this. Really,
no, I've never heard of anybody do it.
None of the 3 of us do.
Yeah.
No, Bill does.
Josh.
Oh, us 3. I was going to say us 3. Bill's the one telling me. Josh has.
I bet there's hardly any texters right now. Or anybody.
No one who. We have a lot
says I have no idea what this is.
We have a lot of people. We've had a waterfall of texts here, and they all have said, "Yeah, you got to do this."
Well, I could have lied. I mean, I could have said, "Oh yeah."
I appreciate that.
We got to be
anyway,
honest.
That was Idle Chit Chat.
Sponsored by Newton's Lawn Care. Call them at 402-440-6297.
What, you got something else?
Yeah, well, one other thing kind of fires up right there. There's just one team left, Tampa Bay. 5-0. So I'm trying to get...
Whoa, in baseball?
Yeah, so you can run the table.
Tampa Bay's 5-0?
162-0.
Tampa Bay is the annoying team that they're you should root for them because they don't have a big budget. They just find ways. They're smart. It's a smart baseball.
Are they still playing in that?
The crappy Tropicana field. It's awful. It's horrible.
It is.
You would think
it's still horrible 5 years ago.
It's been horrible for 10 years, 20 years. It's still bad.
They play Tropicana fields.
They still have low attendance. Except the playoffs, of course, good attendance. But beyond that, they're a good team that no one shows up for.
But they're 5-0.
They're 5-0. They're the last one.
They're the last one. Every team has won a game in 5 games, and they're the only ones left that are undefeated.
Nice, Bill. Thank you.
So I'm following that closely.
Good job, Bill. With baseball.
Yes, that's the only score that I'm.
Some baseball talk.
Yeah, that's the one thing I'm doing right now is following Tampa Bay. I'd like to see him. I just want to see how many they can win in a row. It's pretty amazing.
Nebraska baseball beat Kansas State last night 6-1.
Thank you. All right, now we're winding into
Yeah,
sports talk.
well, the sports talk with the Rays too.
Yeah, and I guess the Morel mushroom.
Morel
talk.
mushroom still sweat.
It's a hunt.
That's just outdoor life. We sometimes do that.
Yeah, that's outdoor life.
We'll do some outdoor life sections.
We need to have that.
We'll do that because you two guys need to get some. Yeah,
we need some help.
we
need help.
I don't need help.
We need outdoors help.
I don't know.
Yeah. Have some knowledge. It's the state of Nebraska. It's a big
We got to
deal.
know things that are special here.
I mean, I'm not eating them. Please don't make me eat them. Please don't make me eat them.
Okay, there we go. Idle Chit Chat. Newton's Lawn Care, your sponsor there. The Huskers did beat K-State 6-1 last night. I just want to throw that
nice
out
win
in Manhattan. A midweek win. They've struggled with midweek against Creighton and UNO, but they beat Kansas State.
Nice win.
6-1.
We'll start talking more about baseball as
We will.
as the spring.
Michigan in town this
transpires.
weekend for Nebraska baseball.
No, I think that's at Michigan.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Let's get.
They
Hey,
played
Josh.
That's kind of
Josh,
a big thing to know the difference.
I
Josh,
thought I saw that.
look
there.
up to where that game is.
Michigan. I looked this weekend up for Nebraska baseball. Sip, you were at practice yesterday.
Oh, this is big.
Josh, give us an update in a second.
Yeah, where the game is.
Yeah. Okay. You were at
I
practice.
was not looking for morel mushrooms.
You were not.
Although, would that be an area over there by campus?
No,
You don't
No.
think so?
no. I see them in weird spots, but no.
North
Not
Bottoms.
here? At Michigan. Okay. At Michigan.
At
Thank
Michigan,
You. Sorry.
thank
I know they play Michigan.
Right.
On the
Oh, you
road.
got that right.
Got that right.
Yeah.
All right. Sip practice notes. Yes, you were there yesterday. We are now less than 2 weeks away, or just over 2 weeks away from the spring game, April 22nd here in Lincoln.
I don't know what would interest you.
Well,
there's
why don't you
things.
tell us?
Hold it now. None of the viewers were. I mean, the listeners were at practice.
Yeah,
You
okay.
And you were at practice.
Yeah.
For
So
40
that
minutes or
would,
so.
that would interest.
We need to know.
Not there's 99% of the people are listening.
Okay. Well, let's see here. What would be interesting to you? I guess it was interesting to me. I didn't know AJ Allen was hurt. He's in a yellow jersey, which means he's not practicing. AJ Allen. You haven't heard much buzz about him. It's all been about Gabe Irvin. And there's always a lot of talk about Ramir Johnson. But AJ's in a yellow. Okay, Omar Brown was also in a green jersey. Omar Brown's been rising, but he's not. He's got apparently some injury. Now that I was going to ask Bill this. Okay, so a couple guys, and you're familiar with these guys. Is it Javier Morton?
Yes.
Yes.
And Jaleel Martin were in gray jerseys because they're working at both defensive back and receiver. In all your stops, many stops, and you could go through them: Utah State, LSU. Where else have you been?
Ohio State.
Wisconsin,
Rutgers.
Okay, so they wear gray for guys that are playing two ways. Have you seen that?
That's a little unique. I've seen some different things done, but that's a little unique as far as a gray jersey would be something to be, like I said, it's probably a very intelligent idea to have if they're actually going to switch during the day. I think you'd have to be a situation where say during the day, we're going to switch. Because I'll tell you this, you want to talk about misery, and I don't care if it's practice or not. Pure misery is like, I've had it happen before at spring games. We have like a jersey on each side, and sometimes someone have to flop sides. You have to put a jersey on them. Oh, that's just pure torture for the young man.
Yeah.
Everyone doing it, it's not easy to do
Because
just getting it on and off.
that's
just
shoulder pads.
It's not putting
pads.
You're not putting
Shoulder
it.
pads.
You're not putting a t-shirt on,
right.
And so it's very difficult to do. So anytime you have that, I've lived that before. I said, hey, let's have a jersey on both sides. I'm like, whoa, this will be a nightmare, and it's a nightmare every time. So for that reason, right there, you wouldn't want to have to be like, well, let's just have two jerseys out there for him. And this period changes jersey. Practice jerseys are easier than game jerseys.
Yeah.
They are easier. But all of a sudden, if you ask a player, you mind putting your jersey on 4 or 5 times during the practice? They're like,
They hate you.
No,
They hate
no,
you.
absolutely not. I'm not doing that. And so that part makes it. So that means what it must mean to me. Again, I'm not there, but you'd have to see it. Was that they must be at something during the periods where they're going to be on offense.
Yeah.
And some periods are going to be on defense. They
Right.
didn't want to go to the hassle of changing it. Now, if they were going to go the full day and you knew you weren't going to change, even though you were in that group, then you'd probably rather be just in your one color jersey.
They were a little short on receivers because of injuries, so I think that's why they moved a couple of these guys, Javier Morton and Jaleel Martin, over to work with the receivers at times. Casey, of course, is still in yellow. Casey Thompson. Logan Smothers is still in yellow. Okay, AJ Rollins. Now you can, I just haven't seen enough of AJ to know what this all means, but he's now in a red jersey, which is he's playing defense now. Jake, he was a tight end.
I'm aware of that.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah, last year. And he was in a gray two-way jersey last week. Now he's solely in red. It looks like A.J. Rollins has made the move to defense. Pass rusher.
Gotcha.
Now let's see.
Well, give us some more examples of what were they do? What did you see? What were they doing? Did you see?
Well, all
team?
we
Did
see
you
is
see
no, we don't see
7 on
team.
7?
No, we don't see
Anything like
any
that?
team or 7-on-7. They get us out of there before all the good stuff happens.
Gotcha.
They don't want us. I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's schools of thought on that. They don't want us in there during those periods where they're showing actually what they do. But it's also more than that, though. I think one underrated thing with some staffs is it's not like they could be running stuff and I wouldn't even recognize it. So there's a lot of us that are pretty harmless in that situation. But they don't necessarily want it to be where, if a receiver drops a couple passes, then there's 75 media members that are going to write something about it. And that can affect confidence of the kid.
Sure.
And the kids are already under a more spotlight in this world than they've ever been because of social media. So then it just adds a very thick layer if in what our listeners just don't understand. And I wouldn't expect them to. There's literally 70 media over there. Okay. And that Bill will tell you that did not happen at other places you were at, right? 75?
No. So we'd be opened up like at LSU for the first 4 periods or whatever. There'd probably be maybe 15 or so. There's always
that's still a decent number, but not 75.
There'd always be basically about 2 media people at each individual drill. So if I had the safeties at their spot, there'd be 2 guys watching me, and I'm sure they were split up as far as like, hey, we're sending 5 guys over. You go watch the quarterbacks. You make sure you're watching this group. You watch this group, that type of thing. So they didn't move around that. So someone tracked you the whole time.
There are times I'm startled by the number of people watching practice at Nebraska. Like it's an event. I mean, it's not just media.
For years now, though.
Yeah, it's not just media there. But no, I mean, it used to be Nebraska used to be more like LSU, where it was. When I started, it was 3 or 4 media, 5 media, 6 media.
Now it's 70.
Now it's 75 or 70. So I think that's why they don't allow us to see. Bill, they're not letting us stay for there's 30 minutes.
So no, where the cutoff was. What was the first thing they did?
Notable. They were when I walked in there, literally stretching. And I said, God.
When they broke from stretch, they go right to individual or where
they go right to individual. Yeah. Just like, for instance, the quarterbacks were just thrown short to each other. I mean, there's not much that you see. And then they were doing special teams work, shooting a ball out of a jugs gun to the return men. I was watching that. I could give you yeah. Okay. Anyway, notable Tommy Hill's covering kickoffs now, not returning them. I thought Tommy was a very good return man. I'm not being critical, but Tommy's covering now. He's not returning. And he did a good job on coverage, by the way, did Tommy Hill. Where else should I go? Oh, God, there is one. Well, during the quarterback drills, Jeff Sims and Chubba Purdy were the first and second QBs to take the snaps. Chubba and Jeff Sims. Jeff Sims and Chubba, I should say. So Sims is clearly the lead dog, I would say. I mean, they brought him in for a reason. Harburg, Torres, and there's a guy named Jack Wokey. Might be Jack Woke. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Jack Woke, Jake. He came from Ole Miss. He's a walk-on. Jack Woke or Wokey. Anyway, he's a walk-on.
Text line, please help us.
Yeah, what's the pronunciation of Jack?
I'd be interested if either of you have heard on hand among the recruits. Now, this little guy has my attention. There's a Omaha North quarterback named
Sebastian Circo.
Whoa, Jake. How'd you know that?
Well, I've seen his name before.
Dang, you surprise me sometimes.
Jake follows a lot of things. He's very impressive.
Sebastian Circo is a 2025 quarterback with offers from Miami, Ole Miss, and Penn State.
Hello.
He's just a little guy. I mean, I saw him at the June camp. He's about my size. Now, they list him at 6 foot. I mean, guess I could list myself at 6 foot.
We have a picture of us three staying together. And that would not be accurate. It's not even close to
Me
being
and Bill,
accurate.
not 6'5".
No, exactly. We'd have to be. I'd be 6'7".
That was a weird angle, though. You got to.
It was not. It was perfect angle.
No.
Flat,
Josh,
what were you doing on that?
Yeah.
You messed up Sip's angle.
Yeah.
Were you off to the side?
It was unreal. It was absolutely unreal.
I'm not that small.
So that's good. So he was.
Sebastian Circle was on hand.
The thing you have to remember,
Jake, you knew who Sebastian Circle was. I never would have guessed that. Have you heard of him, Bill?
I have. Yes.
Okay, yeah.
But
Offers from Franklin, Lane, and Miami. That would be
just always remember, out of
Crystal
state rule, no one cares.
really.
As far as like just throw him out. They don't care. If you're at Penn State, it's like, hey, he's got a couple offers. He's pretty good. Offer him.
Oh,
He's out of state.
really?
That's how it works. They're not. You don't screw it up.
I still
in
think
state.
he's pretty good, though.
No, I'm not. No, you completely missed the whole subject line. You missed the whole subject line there.
He took
Not
it a different way, Bill.
one time did I say he wasn't worthy of
Yeah.
a Division I, any of those things.
Yes,
I'm
Temple too.
And I'm just telling you how it works. There's never a time in your area that any coach in general is going to be like upset that you're like that. Also, like, well, we got a guy from Mississippi we've offered. So it's like, if you don't take him or something,
that makes sense.
It's not a big deal. Don't screw up in-state.
Okay.
Like that. When you're at LSU, like that, if you came back, Coach Ogeron asked me, just make sure we have who'd you all offer today when you're on the road? Who all got offered today? And I'd let him know this and the why. Nope, no problem. First of all, he trusted me.
Yeah.
And B, no problem. If you'd have all of a sudden been like out of high school in Louisiana, really liked him. I offered him, coach. Not good.
Really?
Not good. The head coach handles that. You don't screw up in state.
Oh.
And then you figure out what is in state.
Okay.
So like in LSU, Houston was in state
Okay.
to us. That was an in-state school. That was 2.5 hours away. You know, that was an in-state area for us. Right there. So everything goes through that. Everyone has a system. What I'm trying to say is that
makes
no
sense.
one gets worked up when all of a sudden there's
Offer to an out-of-stater.
because you have to offer to be in it. If he has offers, you can't do the old, we're going to see. Well, he's got 10 offers. He's got, so you better go. You throw one in
good.
there.
He's good. He's
Yeah.
good. He's a good little player.
Yeah. So like I said, once again, I feel he's a very good player.
I saw him in June, and I was like, whoa, wait. I mean, he's young. He's 25, but
What'd you like about him?
his presence is enormous. I mean, he's not big, but he's got a big presence. He's really he's very leadership. You can see the leadership, and he can fling it a little bit.
Can he run?
Yeah, he can run. I mean, he's not. I mean, that's not what he is, but punt return group, Billy Kemp. No surprise, he started 4 years as Virginia's punt returner, the only punt returner in Virginia history to start all 4 years. I think he'd be the guy. Isaiah Garcia Castaneda is in that group. Xavier Betts looks fabulous.
Good.
Xavier Betts. I mean, it's not if he doesn't work out, it's not going to be because he didn't get in shape. I mean, he's all the way back that way. It looks like to me. Who else? So what did I just say? Punt return group: Billy Kemp, Garcia Castaneda, Xavier Betts. It looked like Grant was handling most of the kickoffs.
Anthony Grant.
Yeah, and Garcia Castaneda was also in that group. So they were doing half-speed thud work. And I don't know. What else did I see? I saw Amon Green. Keeps very low profile, Amon does.
Did you get a chance to visit with him?
I didn't, because he was way across the field.
Zach Bowman there too?
Amon wasn't visiting with anybody. He's quiet. Bowman was there watching he was watching with the Midland. Hogg was there.
Was he?
Jeff
Okay.
Shamrock. Yeah, the Midland staff was there.
Oh,
a few of the Midland staff was Ross Zurus.
Deserves, yeah.
Zurus.
Deserves.
He was there. Did I get that?
Yeah, close. Not really.
Yeah.
So you gave it a shot.
Morel mushrooms.
Yeah.
That. So, what else? Interestingly, Foley. I don't
Ed
know
Foley.
why. Yeah, I don't know why I'm interested in things like this. I mean, Buschini's going to be the punter. Nobody's really pushing him. He said, "I wish I could tell you there's competition, but Buschini's the guy." Buschini, he said, put on a pooch punting clinic on Saturday in their scrimmage. He said he had him. He said, I want you to drop the ball at the 8-yard line consistently today. on pooch punts, and he said he dropped 4 out of 10 right at the 8. Is that good?
Yeah, and that's a normal number. That's the exact number as was last year. That's the 8. So you're trying to want the ball to hit to give you a chance to be able to recover. Plus, he's gonna kick it Aussie style, so he's gonna kick it nose down. So everything's on a backwards rotation, and so you have to think heavily on that with where you're at in the field, because if you're out a ways and there's a really good wind like that, like Jake knows from golf or like that, is it if you kick that thing into the wind, boy, it bites fast.
It's not going.
It's not going very far. So you have to have a great plan at Nebraska. With the wind.
Yeah,
sometimes if you're with the wind, you're going, hey, we can go. You know, we use the term dagger. So I'll be like, hey, we're going to go Reno dagger, Lincoln dagger, and then we have to figure out where we're at. And if it was on a short field like that, if I want to gain some more ground, so I'd always go off the hash. I'd go to the opposite way, so I had more grass to work with. So that'd be geometry, mathematics.
Yeah, and the wind is a
big factor how it can knock a ball down, and then if you have to, what you have to be able to get done with it. So there's that makes a lot of difference in this stadium, especially. This stadium is
That's what they're saying.
This is a swirl stadium.
Yeah, it is a swirl.
It's not one where you just go, oh, look at the flags.
No.
So you have to go out and if the wind's from a certain direction, it's from the northwest. When it comes through those tunnels and they're opened up like that, makes a different look. So that's why every time that it's high wind, you want to get into the stadium right away. And so we'd say, okay, we got a northwest wind. Let's kick from every spot on the field. So we have this noted like that during practice like that. And also last year has been nothing like it this year. Last year we had numerous days where the wind was in the high 40s. We had wind blowing that hard. And we have to go out and say, hey, it could happen. So we had to work at kickoffs into a 40-mile-an-hour wind. So anytime that there's weather with specialists,
you want in it.
The first thing you do is go out in. So
outside.
I always talked about learning. Remember Tiger Woods talking about anytime it was raining, not thunderstorm, but it was raining, he was out golfing because you had to play in that type of a weather to be able to do that. So anytime there's weather with specialists,
you went out there.
You got to get out in it. You don't want to just be like inside all the time kicking the ball saying, no, I want to be, especially Nebraska, you better feel that wind.
Right.
I'm telling you right now,
they were doing it in the stadium yesterday. They were out there.
I'm an awful golfer. When you stand on a tee box, there's a 25-mile wind in your face. It messes with your head.
Sure does.
It messes with your head.
Good golfer's head too.
Yeah, and so it's like if you hit it, like it's supposed to.
It does.
So that's why you want to think through all those things to try to put them in those spots so they get a little more relief to it. But it still is always tough on game day. You'll just see their faces. It's like the wind's just howl. You see the things just whipping up there, and you're like,
and you don't know where. Yeah, it is. Why does it? Wonder why it swirls in Memorial Stadium like that. I wonder what that geometry is.
Like that.
I don't get it.
All I know is that they said that we kicked one when the new addition got built, and it was against Texas, and we took the wind, and the ball got knocked down. It didn't travel like we thought it would. It was just a different swirl to it. So that's why you have to work the field. And we hadn't worked that because that was the brand new South Edition had just gotten built.
So
the North Edition.
Yeah,
the North Edition had gotten built.
The North Edition.
So anyway, you want to be out in the weather. You want to be able to handle that, know what your kicks are, what you can do, know when you want to be able to go cross field on your punts to get extra grass. Because you don't want to kick, if you're on the 38-yard or 40-yard line like that and you decide you're going to kick it down the same hash, well, that's a lot shorter kick. So they can kick better if they have more grass to work with.
We better get to break there, Sparky. But good job on knowing who Sebastian Serco is.
Thank you.
Nice work.
I pay attention to things. I'm not always. I'm not around at practice, but I do follow things.
Yes. Thank you.
We'll have a quick session with Sean Callahan next.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Bagels & Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in April. Try their pesto cream cheese on any breakfast sandwich. And try the Karma Latte, as 10% of proceeds from that drink will go to the Teammates Mentoring Program. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels & Joe. It's April, and that means the school year's almost over and summer road trips are on the horizon. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors lot is full of great vehicles to take home, so you don't have to worry about your current car barely surviving another road trip. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride, as summer road trips are just around the corner. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Hey there.
Hi, honey.
Uh-oh.
Remember we told Jamie and Mike about Liberty First Credit Union, how great their checking account and car loans are, the amazing service we get, and how we love being members?
Yeah.
Well, they took our advice. Jamie said how easy it was to move all their accounts and become members. Now they say they're banking with purpose at Liberty First Credit Union.
Learn more about being a member at libertyfirstcu.com. Liberty First Credit Union. Banking with purpose. Member NCUA.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round, and their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solution. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today.
This Easter, focus on your family instead of dishes with the Venue Easter to-go meals. Prepared fresh in-house by our chefs, these meals are ready to heat and eat with packages for 2 to 3 people or 6 to 8, and your choice of juicy beef tenderloin, tasty herb-roasted chicken, or our famous 6-pepper crusted prime rib. All meal packages come with sides, and we have additional add-ons available to complete your feast. Order today at venuedelivered.com/Easter. That's venuedelivered.com/Easter.
There's a new way to vacay when you fly LNK. Check out brand new service at the Lincoln Airport to some of America's favorite travel destinations. Catch convenient nonstop flights to Vegas, Atlanta, Minneapolis, Orlando, Austin, Dallas, or Nashville when you fly via Redway. With so many affordable options to choose from, planning your vacation has never been easier. Visit GoFlyRed.com and book today. Flights are public charters offered by Global X Air Tours LLC and operated by Global Crossing Airlines Incorporated.
Guys, it's really happening. A live morning remote. Join Early Break and The Drive from 6 to 10 a.m. on Thursday and Friday at Double Eagle Golf on West Hill for the first 2 days of the Masters. Bloody Marys, simulator golf, and the Masters. What's better than that? Double Eagle Golf in the Kinetic Sports Complex on West O Street. Constructors is now hiring for all positions, with laborers starting at $20 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for laborers, mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offers great pay, health, dental, and vision insurance, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
Spring sports are here and it's time to upgrade your equipment. But don't go rushing to your big box store. Play It Again Sports is your place to go for all spring sports equipment for baseball, softball, golf, and disc golf. Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And don't forget, buying from them is a great way to get new products with great discounts by also bringing in your used items for store credit or cash on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Guys, when I first started with Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping, I weighed in at over 300 pounds. Now, less than a year later, I'm under 200 pounds for the first time since high school. I'm stronger, I'm healthier, and it all began with the Farrell's 10-Week Challenge. 10 weeks of kickboxing, strength training, and guided nutrition coaching to help you reach your fitness goals. Their next 10-week challenge begins on April 8th. If you're wanting to change your life like I have, head to theticketfm.com and click on Enroll Now on the homepage. Plus, get a promo code for a discount just for ticket listeners. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping.
We're on the air.
Back
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
to more of Early Break with Sip and Jay on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
We will chat with Sean Callahan next week. We didn't have time. He was
dang
on a strict out time today, so we didn't have enough time for him. But
Yeah,
Sean,
and
if you're out
did
there
I
listening,
did
we
I
apologize.
drone on a little too long?
Well, we had to get the practice report. We droned on about
The
Morel
practice
mushrooms
report
for a
you
while.
had was outstanding. We
Yes.
had to have. That's what the people want is
And
practice report. They
You
want.
asked me off air if I was ready for. Yeah, I was ready. I had it up there. I was ready.
He's prepared.
I was prepared for the
You
show.
gave
I
us-
prepared last night.
You gave us the full rundown, which we needed. So thank you. That's
Yeah.
what we needed for practice yesterday.
I was prepared. I was preparing last night at 8:30. Bill sent a couple things.
Couple texts.
Yeah.
This morning early.
That
last night too.
That happens a lot.
Yeah.
What time was the first text? I didn't
I gotta be. I think it was in that 4:30 range.
4:30. That's usually about the first text.
First
we
one.
get.
Here they come.
Yeah, here it comes.
And my first reaction is, emergency. No,
no.
But there was
usually it's meaningless stuff too. Usually stuff that's pretty funny. Usually it's stuff that's.
I think the UConn celebration was highlighted by a mark.
Yes, they had 15 people arrested. Yes, they had people that they tore down.
I saw a van.
They tore down a light pole and ran it through a business window.
A van got turned over also.
Okay,
and how do you?
Let's just address this.
Hang on, Sip.
Jake, hold on.
How do you know what the point of emphasis is there?
Okay, Bill's been doing this for a few years.
Okay,
and I've always been struck by it. He knows how to use the marker.
Yeah, the highlighter.
The highlighter.
Yeah,
on the phone. And you got to teach me this, okay? Because
I've tried myself. I'm not as good as you, but
he's good at it.
Yeah, he's really good.
Anyway, UConn, there's quite a celebration going on, or that went on because of their national title. And much of the part, this is the part where he picked this out of an article Bill did.
Highlighted it.
Yeah, highlighted it. Much of the partying, which lasted into the early morning, was peaceful. However, social media and television videos showed students taking down signs and light posts, with several using one pole to smash through the glass portion of a door at one campus building as a crowd cheered.
I didn't realize until just now that it was on campus. I thought it was
the crowd cheered.
They did mention that they're going to be, they could be suspended or kicked out of school.
Okay, here's my question though. So there's video out there from the celebration of people turning over this van.
Okay.
What would ever make you?
When's it hit you? When you get so euphoric?
Why would you want to do that?
Come
What makes you want to flip over a van or a car in general?
It's a definite mob mentality of just crowd. All of a sudden something starts and everybody starts cheering, like you said. But I've seen people turn cars over and everybody cheering.
Yeah, I don't get it. What inspires you to go do that?
Well, I don't know.
I've never thought about, hey, let's go turn that car over. Let's be sweet.
And you always have
hey, Bill, let's go take that
car.
car.
You're
flip it over.
euphoric. Now let's just think about it. You're euphoric. You're juiced up. You're amped up. And I don't know. You have there's a lot of pent up emotions. I don't know.
I think there's a lot of people you can see. They showed the UConn basketball arena after the
Gampel Pavilion.
And their
pavilion.
The place was packed, and then the floor was packed after that they won. And there's people going crazy, and people are up on people's shoulders. And I'm like, there's like 60% of people who have no interest in that game really at all. For 50%. I mean, they hope they win, but they don't.
Maybe 20. I'll give you 20%.
It wasn't. No, I'm just telling you. It was the same thing. The people that were cheering, then they ran the pole through the window.
They don't care.
It wasn't
just at a party.
It wasn't. Yeah,
it was just a reason to be reckless.
Yeah. Exactly. It wasn't like, I can't believe when he hit the three. When they got down to 5,
that pole. We're ripping it through. We are ripping it through the building.
Yeah.
We are going to grab that pole, and we are taking it right through the glass pane. All right, because this is fun.
Everybody in
college. This is what I signed up for. This is what I signed up for. We said this.
We will find a car.
Remember when we came here as freshmen? We said if we win it all, we're taking the pole through the science building. And then we
promised each other.
We made a deal. And then the best part now is, what are the odds that no one has it on film? Everyone has it on film. They'll be like,
film.
Who was that? Oh, I know exactly who that is. Yeah. Who's that? I know exactly who it is. Imagine now, like so today, they're waiting outside the president's office.
Hope you had a good time. You're going to be in big trouble
Did you enjoy that? How was that? And just so you know, UConn, that's not a cheap school.
No.
I like that.
Expensive up there?
Yeah,
that's a ton of money.
Stores, Connecticut?
Yeah. Yeah, Connecticut's where there's money in Connecticut.
So thank you. It paid off.
That's
your early morning text with the highlighter
just
paid off.
Let's rip through the biology building.
Yeah. And then this is college. Then we see that card over there.
Yeah,
that's ours.
That's ours. That's ours.
Like,
that's going over.
Here's the deal. I might understand if I had like a California license plate, like we beat San Diego State, we're taking it down.
Oh God!
If it's a Connecticut license plate, it says UConn. Like,
how about the guy at the coffee shop? His car just gets flipped. Come out. Imagine calling your insurance guy. Who's going to flip this back over?
The kids were really happy, but they flipped my car.
I I had a bunch of
flipped it.
Had a bunch of papers in there. It's all everything's all jostled up.
I'd like to know the worst thing that happened to anybody when Nebraska had 3 championships in 4 years.
I don't think we
Was
had
there any
that.
sort of like massive carnage to somebody
No,
in a
I don't.
car?
No, I don't
Any
remember.
fires at all?
I don't remember that at all.
Well, I think one thing when
I don't know about
those
Morel
championships
mushrooms.
happened, it was always New Year's Day, so
Yeah.
school's out.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they were off a long way. So
Good
I think
point.
it's a big part of it. They show those gymnasiums and stuff. That's all going on right in the heat of school. With it, I like Tennessee this year, I believe, when they beat Alabama, they tore the goalpost down.
That's right.
And I think they carried it like down
all the way out of the stadium
out of
into the river.
to
To the river.
To the river.
And then they carry it
Nearby
like down. But anyway, if you take down the goalpost and you're carrying it through like that, it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
That's not a bad thing. I don't
No,
see
that's
that.
not a bad thing.
But now, if they decide to be like, you know what, we're running this thing right.
We're ramming through that business.
Yeah. See that Dunkin' Donuts?
See ya.
Watch out.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Here we
this
go.
is gonna be fun.
Let's wait for this.
It's gonna be fun. We're gonna do massive carnage to that little business.
There,
it's
if
fun.
we could, this would be a great
Deepest.
one to research for the Breakers. I believe, I'm pretty sure here. I think it was Tom Punt was his name, an offensive lineman.
Sure.
He was from Sioux City, if I remember
Yeah,
right.
Punt's up.
But one
from
of
there.
the years, this had been in the 80s, when Nebraska beat Oklahoma at home. They had a picture of the people tearing the goalpost down, and he was on the goalpost in gear. He's in full pads. That's beautiful. Please do some.
That's
Yeah,
beautiful.
Breakers, we need that picture.
We need
We
that
can
picture right
find it.
there.
Tom
Somebody
Punt.
can find that.
Yeah, that would be.
Good name from the past, by the way.
Yeah.
Punt was I think he was a pretty good lineman.
Yeah, he
though.
was. Yeah, I talked to the people about that. His name came up just the other day.
And he was up there.
I'm almost sure, but I know that they were on the goalpost.
Yeah, I don't think Nebraska ever had carnage like that. Now, Texas will know. Various teams that have won championships over the years. There has been massive.
Oh, this is minor.
Pretty minor compared to
Compared to what you've
gone on
seen. There's been
before,
some
yeah.
that have been way lot
Fires,
yeah, usually
Seen
fires,
fires.
just
Yeah.
starting stuff
Looting.
on fire,
Looting.
yeah, looting.
Oh, there's a
Makes
lot of
you
looting.
do this. Why is that?
What'd you
Joy. Utter joy.
How was the night? Tell your parents.
breaking that building.
I tipped when we hit that 3. I said I'm tipping cars. I'm gonna break some windows. I'm gonna get myself some new Jordans.
Yeah, I might get arrested.
I might get arrested.
I'll always remember that championship because I spent 3 days in the pokey. In the pokey.
Best 3 days
Yeah.
ever.
What'd you get? I got
heavy fine.
I got some Air Jordans.
Oh God,
They don't fit. They don't fit.
I just wonder how people would take it here if they would do
Oh, I
a
don't think
similar
you-
situation
I don't think so.
nowadays.
I don't think,
No.
Jake.
There was a deal back in the.
I think if Nebraska basketball won a national championship, there'd just be utter
Watch
shock.
out for me. Watch out for me.
The
That's
shock
what I'm
would.
out
The
about.
shock would
Yeah.
would prohibit a lot of weird.
Now there
behavior.
used to be a tradition at Nebraska that basically Nebraskans stopped. The good people in Nebraska stopped. But when you played Oklahoma, and every time you scored or things went well, you threw oranges on the field.
There was that.
You'd bomb
Jake.
oranges from all. If you scored first, went up 7-0,
Don't get
there
me
might be 100 oranges, more, not about 200 oranges. On
frozen oranges. By the
frozen.
way,
They're going to the
And if
orange.
they hit
bowl.
you. Good night.
Oh, and people. I mean, it would be.
It's a
They're like
concussion or
going,
death.
yeah, they're like going like this is you're throwing like pieces of concrete
Right.
onto
No,
the.
believe me, I remember because
Yeah,
I was there.
and it finally got stopped. Finally,
Yeah.
enough people where the fans are so. Someone
They did it in Oklahoma too.
Yeah, Oklahoma did too. Yeah, big
Oklahoma
deal.
would whip oranges.
And
out there.
Oklahoma now, their fans would whip some out if they scored here too. Oklahoma fans would
Yeah.
throw some like that. But that
Well,
was
I was on the field a few times when those oranges were coming, and I got off. I was like, I'm out of here. I'm not doing this.
I
Because
don't
if
blame
that one
you.
of those oranges hits you,
Yeah,
good
That's
night.
game night.
and then you'll have some of the things they can throw it from like the top deck, and they're just gonna hit somebody
In the stands.
Oh yeah, get some in the stands
Odd.
back.
Odd.
Odd,
behavior.
very odd. Very
I'm
odd.
all good with throwing fish on the ice,
Yeah,
and they're not going to hit anybody.
yeah.
And if
Dean-
a fish hits you, it's not going to do much.
Dino says in '97 I was on top of a street light at 13th and 0.
Nice job,
But no,
Dino.
no carnage.
Wait a second.
No carnage. The
Carnage.
street light.
Dino?
Yeah,
Dino.
yeah. Nice job, Dino.
Yeah, good
Didn't
job.
break into buildings, didn't turn a car over, just was on top of the street
Just
light. That's
crawled up
harmless. Harmless.
Yeah.
They rammed a pole through this building on
Yeah.
campus.
I like that.
Better time.
Good job, Bill.
When we come
What
back,
did we-
song of the day and the mailbag on early break in the ticket.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round, and their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Hey there.
Hi, honey.
Uh-oh.
Remember we told Jamie and Mike about Liberty First Credit Union, how great their checking account and car loans are, the amazing service we get, and we love being.
Yeah.
Well, they took our advice. Jamie said how easy it was to move all their accounts and become members. Now they say they're banking with purpose at Liberty First Credit Union.
Learn more about being a member at libertyfirstcu.com. Liberty First Credit Union. Banking with purpose. Member NCUA.
Repeat after me. I will not touch the fuse box.
I will probably not touch the fuse box.
Sip, do you remember what happened last time?
Yeah, I remember.
What happened?
Half of the city block lost.
And?
My chicken condo went haywire.
That's right. The chickens ran wild. So what do instead?
Call Joe at Ambition Electric and let him handle everything. Look, saved on speed dial.
Ambition Electric, 402-217-3415. At Ambition Electric.
Agriculture is the economic engine of the Midwest. At Acres Equipment, we dedicate ourselves to making that engine run smoothly. We supply our farmers and ranchers with quality John Deere equipment, parts, and service. We also deliver the most advanced technology and precision ag strategies to help them farm today and for the future. Acres Equipment, solutions for every field.
This is Foreman. I wore gear to protect my health on the football field, and I'm protecting it now by staying up to date with the bivalent COVID vaccine. Get up to date while it's still free and stay protected. Learn more at healthylincoln.org.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions, with laborers starting at $20 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for laborers, mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offers great pay, health, dental, and vision insurance, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
Motor Food is Lincoln's hardest rocking food truck and cafe. Motor Food creates old school comfort food with a 21st century twist and lots of rock and roll attitude. Try the barbecue pulled pork mac and cheese, the grilled chicken Firebird sandwich, a 100% all beef split grilled hot dog, and any version of their funky fries. Stop by the cafe just behind Outback Steakhouse on 48th Street or catch the food truck out and about all spring and summer. Check out their menu, order carryout, or schedule catering at motorfoodtruck.com.
Spring sports are here and it's time to upgrade your equipment. But don't go rushing to your big box store. Play It Again Sports is your place to go for all spring sports equipment for baseball, softball, golf, and disc golf. Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And don't forget, buying from them is a great way to get new products with great discounts by also bringing in your used items for store credit or cash on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solution. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today. Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln by offering a number of services. From group homes for special needs adults to in-living resources and job training, you'll find the intellectual and developmental disability services your loved one needs to live a fulfilling life. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a more rewarding career, learn more about available positions. Learn more about services for your loved ones or employment today at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices. Look at your car. It's filthy and probably has a few dings and nicks all over it. Don't be that guy. Get it upgraded and repaired at Renew Your Auto. At Renew Your Auto, they offer tons of services: ceramic coating, window tinting, paintless dent repair, washes and details, bed liners, body shop, and more. Where can you go to get services like that all in one place? Schedule your appointment today at renewyourauto.com. See what Renew can do for you.
You love to bash his sports takes.
Now, will you feel like an idiot if you're
No,
a big tough?
never feel like an
If
idiot.
you're a big tough guy this morning,
But you really love to voice your displeasure for his music choices.
he stumbled on an issue that I did not think would generate this much passion and discussion.
It's time for Jake's questionable song of the day on Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
I wish.
Song of the day, Jumper by Third Eye Blind from 1997. They're in concert tomorrow night in Omaha, the Orpheum Theater.
Can't miss that one.
90s band there.
So you're driving, right?
464-56851 is
I
bad.
heard on StubHub they're $600 a ticket.
10 is good. Text rating in the Sauter Haven Jewelers Song of the Day.
Jake,
I like to do timely things. You know,
if I was gonna compare that song to a food, I compare it to a fruit roll-up. What's the point?
That's a very popular song, you know. Very popular song. 90s hit.
90s, just kind of a waste of time. 90s.
No,
music.
I disagree with that.
Jake, you're on a
Jumper.
heater. You're on a heater. I gave you back-to-back 8.8s. I can't go
What
higher.
about there's a theme. There's a concert tomorrow night.
That's nice.
It's still song of the day. It's not theme of the day.
No, but
Still
sometimes
song of
songs
the day.
goes with themes though.
It is really a oh,
I can see where
just
these
not
ratings,
much
I
there.
can see where these ratings are going.
Not much there. I mean, there's just not. You got to admit, you were listening. It just doesn't. There's nothing.
I would disagree with that. It's a good song.
I'm gonna go 1.8. I've given you back-to-back 8.8.
1.8. And
So you know I'm not.
Jake, take the 1.8.
1.8.
Yeah.
I'm not going to take it,
the
but Bill must
1.8.
be lower than that.
That is a. I did like the
Where are you
put
going?
the past away, step off the ledge. I thought that was a
Is that what he
classic.
said? No.
I think so.
He
Jumper.
says, "Put the past away."
Wait,
Yeah.
step off the ledge, my friend.
Yeah. Something like that.
Guy's about to
I give it.
jump off, you know?
I'll give it a 0.9. A 0.9. It was horrific.
7? Was it a 5? 6? Why you
What is that? Yeah, you're.
Josh put up 2 threes
Yeah, I mean,
for a 6.
Who does that?
This is a
Yeah,
6.
six,
You don't know
exactly.
this. You know, a 5 and a. That's bad. Thank
Never
you.
seen that before.
I've never seen
Never
that
seen
for a
that.
6. Yeah,
6.
That's the
Yeah.
most.
You got a
odd-
6 from Josh, though. That's
pretty
good.
low for him.
Thank you,
actually,
Josh.
though. He's usually like a 9 or 8. So
Jake, that was that.
What?
We took a step back.
you want to hear some response to this one before we get to the mailbag
Sure.
and see if you guys
Yeah.
are with everybody else? We got a lot of response
Okay.
here, so I'm going to fire
Waterfall?
through some.
Yeah.
Okay.
Harper 8. Harper's dad is 7.
Wow.
Guilt Nerd 8.3. John Fremont 3.5. Leroy 8.1. Jordan 10. The American Nightmares 8.5. Ryan in Delaware 7.
You're making these up.
Yeah, I think there's no doubt. Print this. I want to print
I want
these.
to see- sorry, please print these.
And Bill, who in Columbus here?
Bird
Says a 1. Awful.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Mock.
Yeah, he's on the same page as you.
C. Pick them up.
Jennifer 4. Jennifer 4. Hubby 5. So low from them.
Oh, here a second. The household.
Yep.
Yeah.
The
8
household.
8.4 from Tyler. 2 from David in Tulsa. Jeremiah in South Carolina 9.5. Maverick in Cedar Bluffs 5.7.
How
Josh,
could you get to a 9.5?
7. It's a good. It's nostalgia here. Okay.
Nostalgia. That's
I
what we're
remember
going
this. I remember this right before we took the field for the national championship game in the Superdome. LSU coach Ogeron said, "Throw Jumper on." Let's fire these guys up. Let's crank this
I don't
up.
think that's what happened there. Houston 9.1, Ella 10, Ella's dad 9.7. Pretty high scores.
really
I mean, there's
high.
some low ones.
No, there's high
Overall, I'd
scores.
say the average score is about a 6.5.
Surprisingly high, I would say.
Surprisingly high, too. Yeah, very shocks me.
I'm surprised you played that song.
Because there's a concert tomorrow night. I have played other Third Eye Blind songs before. I've not
What's a
played
good?
that.
Oh yeah, hit me with
How's
three.
it gonna be?
That's a good
Now
one.
you like it.
Okay, now hold on. That's
I
a
have
good song.
played it though. You would have criticized me
I
for
would have.
playing it.
I would have. That's a great one. I don't know. Say that's
Never
a great
Let
one.
You Go is one by them.
Never heard that one.
Yeah, you have. I'll Never Let You Go.
Okay.
I'll Never Let You Go.
Okay.
You've heard
How's it going to be? Is really a good song.
that is their best. That's their best one.
That's
That
good
one.
one.
That one jams.
Yeah, it does, and it
does.
tugs at you.
It does.
Jumper.
Fire up the crowd.
I'm going to download that quick when I get home.
Semi-Charmed
You
Life.
driving?
Yeah,
driving.
Semi-Charmed Life. You know that one. That's one of our
Wouldn't that be
rejoins.
bizarre? Now, Jake, wouldn't you say it'd be bizarre if I told you I'm going to the Third Eye Blind concert?
I'd be like, heck yeah, let's go.
No,
Let's
you
do
wouldn't.
It.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You'd say, Simple, are you okay?
Who are you going with? I'm picking up Busch.
Hey, we're going.
We're going.
We're
Just the
going
two of us.
together.
Would you
Just
be a
the two
little
of us.
alarmed by that?
I'd be like,
And
oh,
like,
you
up
guys
in
are
the-
living finally.
up in the-
No, you wouldn't. You'd
Up
be
in
like,
the
Simple,
cheap
you
seats,
okay?
shirts off, just going crazy.
We can't wait to see Third Eye Blind. I'm jacked.
Who's the opening act? You know that?
I think they're just. I think it's just them.
Just
Yeah,
them.
it's
It's a
only-
9 o'clock concert. It's late.
Ooh, where's this at?
The Orpheum in Omaha tomorrow. I'm not going. I'd be interested though, but I got a lot of stuff going on tomorrow.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
With the Masters. Before we
Yeah.
get to mailbag, I mean, legalize it real quick.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Let's get to the mailbag post jumper.
Yep.
It's a song of the day. Here we go. The mailbag, of course, is sponsored by Modern Woodman Fraternal Financial. Call them today at 402-483-6515. Sean Erickson will help you plan your financial future and learn about member benefits with Modern Woodman Fraternal Financial. Mailbag sponsor.
I had to stop down there the other day, and I had a chance to talk to Sean like that. There was people walking out, and they're like early 40s, and they're like basically retired.
Jeez.
They're retired because of these guys.
Jeez.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, I'm done. I don't work anymore. Yeah, they're done.
It's a good place. It's a good place to be. All right, we have a mailbag. We have actual paper here. This is not a question. It's more of a commentary where he's at right now, and it's from Missing Tooth Greg.
Oh, no way.
nice.
Wait,
Missing Tooth Greg has dropped off a little envelope this morning.
one of our
Nice.
closest
with
friends.
pictures on it. Says this, sorry, no snacks today, guys.
That's okay. That's okay.
I'm on the way to the KC airport for a flight to Tampa. I'm just sick. I'll miss the live remote from Double Eagle tomorrow and Friday. He said, I would love to see Jake doing trick shots with his 2-iron in one of the bays.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's going south with 3 other guys who he's been to the Frozen Four for college hockey since the finals in 2003. He's going to plant a Breakers flag at somewhere in Florida.
Oh,
Nice. Thank you,
Is he
Greg.
going to get video of that or a screenshot?
Look at
that.
he's amazing.
Look at the
Where he's
map.
going.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
This is an island over there. Yeah. He's going to go near Tampa, to the west of Tampa.
Missing Tooth Greg is
Tampa is
extremely
going-
organized, wouldn't you say?
There's his missing tooth right there.
Right
Yep.
there. Yeah.
Got a picture.
There it is.
And look at that. It's very elaborate.
Yeah, he's a big
How
part
does
of
he
the show.
pull that
It's
off?
a big part of the show. Big part of the show. Okay, Michael has a question. Now.
Okay,
I
let's go.
wanna get that. That was
Thank you, Missing Tooth.
Thank you.
Michael says, I took the family to Busch Gardens, Williamsburg this week while my daughter's on spring break. Do you guys have a favorite theme park you've ever been to before?
World's
Yeah. Sounds bad. It sounds so bad. It is. Worlds of Fun.
Worlds of Fun's
Sammy
fun.
Zinger back in the day.
Yeah.
I mean, Worlds of Fun was just outstanding. Yep. So I've not been to a lot of noted ones. You
Peony
say.
Park. Now I'm gonna put a plug for Peony Park.
Peony Park was out.
Bill's old enough to remember when Omaha had in
Yeah.
the city.
In the city.
They had a good theme park, and I thought the roller coaster was perfect. It wasn't rattle your teeth bad. You could go on it over and over, and then go for a swim. They had a Jake. They had like they had a pool.
Yeah, I'd go
a good one.
So if I could go to one spot, right, hands down, Arnold's Park.
Yes, Okoboji. Hell, it's a great
Arnold's
spot.
Park.
Yes.
The wooden roller coaster.
Still
the
there.
Fun.
I was there last summer.
Arnold's Park is out.
Okay.
So that'd be my
Jake
one.
likes that.
That'd be my must stop.
I was a kid. I used to go to Arnold's Park. You know, it was Northwest Iowa. Lived
Yeah.
there for a little bit. I'm Nebraskan, though. But I've been to Arnold's Park several times.
Give me a chance to go to Arnold's Park. It's outstanding.
Yes.
That'd be my
And
that'd be my
Oak Ridge is a
first
fun
that'd be my first stop.
I love that, Bill.
Yeah.
Peony Park is no longer, by the way.
No, that was if you went to Peony Park.
I do remember. That's amazing. Thank you.
Jeremy says apparently they're bringing back the Zambezi Zinger at Worlds of
Are
Fun.
you don't?
That's
Jeremy
said that.
Jeremy, don't jack with me on this stuff.
Jeremy,
because that was the one you got off of. You just got right back on it again.
Oh, God.
You just got right back on it again.
They shut down the Oriental Express at Worlds of Fun.
They did
years ago. I don't know if it's ever been back. Or
The Zambi Zinger was the mother of all mothers.
It was about 18 years ago. I went on the big one at World of Fun. I got off. I'll never go on another one. I'm done with that. It shook me. My insides are doing weird stuff.
I did the Mamba Watch, same thing, never again.
I was like,
can't do it.
I'm not big on. I got one for you. The Pender Jamboree was on Main Street. So I'm like 5th grade. I'm fired up. And it's early in the night. It's not even quite dark yet. And the roller coaster is down at the end by Marv's Bar.
They brought that in.
Just a little bit, little bitty roller coaster. No one was on it like that. And I'm like, no, I'm going to try right it by myself to see if I maybe don't vomit, say, because with the guys later or something. So I get on it by myself. So I'm riding this little roller coaster, right?
Just a little guy.
First of all, yeah. And there's only one person in it. So you got way more speed.
Yeah.
You can feel it like lifting up on the sides and going around. And then the guy would start just talking to some girl and like forgot about me. And I went around like 60 times.
No.
Oh, I just kept going. And I'm like, please, God, I'm waving at the guys that go around. And he's just whipping me around. There's no one in line. I'm all by myself on this roller coaster. It's right by.
Forgot about Bill.
They forgot about me. It's right by Marv's Bar. My parents were in Marv's Bar. So I'm just whipping around this thing. Finally, it's like, holy crap.
Turn it off.
Turn it off.
Turn it off.
Enough. Stop. Oh, I was on there for 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
20 minutes.
Yeah, that's child abuse.
It was.
That's abuse. That explains a lot.
But I had a plan in my head. I'm like, you know what? I think I might vomit on this thing, so I'm going to try it out ahead of time before I'm with the guys. Yeah. We go, but it just whipped me.
That scarred you in ways you'd have no idea.
Yeah.
20 minutes on a roller coaster.
It was.
nonstop.
And they forgot about it.
And it was like, it was
talking to a girl.
And you were just in a tight turn all the time. It's not a big
Did
roller
you give him
coaster.
your piece of your mind?
Oh, I did. When I got off, I was.
What the hell are you doing?
What the hell are you doing, man?
Yeah.
It's like I can see him. He's just talking to some girl
Sure he
there.
cared.
You know,
just left you to.
He's like, look.
All of a sudden, it's like,
That pisses me off in hindsight.
Yeah.
God,
So,
I'm
man.
sorry, Bill.
So, yeah.
That
Thank
might
you.
explain some things.
It might explain
some of your latent anger issues.
That was good. Thank you.
I have anger issues.
Thank you for that. We needed that story.
20 minutes.
That's the Mailbag, sponsored by Sean Erickson at Modern Woodman Fraternal Financial. Top of the hour is next on Early Break on the Ticket.
Look at your car. It's filthy and probably has a few dings and nicks all over it. Don't be that guy. Get it upgraded and repaired at Renew Your Auto. At Renew Your Auto, they have tons of services: ceramic coating, windowing, paintless dent repair, washes and details, bed liner, body shop, and more. Where can you go to get services like that all in one place? Schedule your appointment at Renew.com. See what Renew will do for you.
Hey there.
Hi, honey.
Uh-oh.
Remember we told Jamie and Mike about Liberty First Credit Union, how great their checking account and car loans are, the amazing service we get, and how we love being members?
Yeah.
Well, they took our advice. Jamie said how easy it was to move all their accounts and become members. Now they say they're banking with purpose at Liberty First Credit Union.
Learn more about being a member at libertyfirstcu.com. Liberty First Credit Union. Banking with purpose. Member NCUA.
Steve's Garage Doors and Services is hiring. They are looking for a garage door installation and service technician with a clean driving record. Experience is not required as they will train for the positions. However, mechanical aptitude is required. If you want to come be a part of a small business where you're family, not just an employee, call Steve's Garage Doors and Services today to apply at 402-480-2840. That's 402-480-2840. Steve's Garage Doors and Services.
Agriculture is the economic engine of the Midwest. At Acres Equipment, we dedicate ourselves to making that engine run smoothly. We supply our farmers and ranchers with quality John Deere equipment, parts, and service. We also deliver the most advanced technology and precision ag strategies to help them farm today and for the future. Acres Equipment, solutions for every field.
There's a lot of realtors in Lincoln, but don't get overwhelmed by all the names. Ben Bleicher with Professional Professional Realtor Group at Berkshire Hathaway Ambassador Real Estate is your go-to option when buying or selling residential and commercial property. Ben's team offers unbeatable customer service and promises to make the buying and selling process as stress-free as possible. Call Ben today at 402-419-6309 for all your real estate needs. Ben Biker with Professional Realty Group at Berkshire Hathaway Ambassador Real Estate. No pressure, just professionalism.
Lincoln Earth Day is on Saturday, April 15th at UNL's Innovation Campus. Green vehicles, local foods, live music, and fun family-friendly activities from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Sponsored by Johanna Rhodes Real Estate. More event details at rhoadshomes.com.
You've driven by GE Landscape Supply countless times, likely without even knowing, at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. But now it's time to stop in. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction material. They sell in bulk to save you money, buying anything from a 5-gallon bucket to a semi-load. They deliver anywhere, and if you mention you heard this ad on 93.7 The Ticket, they'll deliver in town for free through the month of April with some restrictions applying. Go to GELandscapesupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627.
Guys, when I first started with Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping, I weighed in at over 300 pounds. Now, less than a year later, I'm under 200 pounds for the first time since high school. I'm stronger, I'm healthier, and it all began with the Farrell's 10-Week Challenge. 10 weeks of kickboxing, strength training, and guided nutrition coaching to help you reach your fitness goals. Their next 10-week challenge begins on April 8th. If you're wanting to change your life like I have, head to theticketfm.com and click on Enroll Now on the homepage. Plus, get a promo code for a discount just for ticket listeners. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill. Open for lunch and dinner at 10th and P or at 1501 Center Park Road.
This Easter, focus on your family instead of dishes with the Venue Easter to-go meals. Prepared fresh in-house by our chefs, these meals are ready to heat and eat with packages for 2 to 3 people or 6 to 8. And your choice of juicy beef tenderloin, tasty herb roasted chicken, or our famous 6-pepper crusted prime rib. All meal packages come with sides, and we have additional add-ons available to complete your feast. Order today at venuedelivered.com/Easter. That's venuedelivered.com/Easter.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Electrical and Plumbing.
Skies will gradually clear, but it will be chilly. It will be windy. Northwest winds could gust over 35 for most of the day. We'll reach an afternoon high of around 47. Tonight, mainly clear, a low down to around 24. The warm-up begins tomorrow, mainly sunny by the afternoon with a high approaching 60. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Wake up, Lincoln.
Come on, it's 6 o'clock. Rise and shine, rise and shine.
It's time for Early Break with Sip and Jake, brought to you by Gaina Trucking. Live from the heart of Lincoln, America. Here's 93.7 The Ticket's Jake Sorensen.
Did seem kind of meh.
And Steve Sipple.
Surprised good.
This is Early Break with Sip and Jake.
Welcome back to Hour 2 on a Wednesday. Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, Bill Busch on Early Break. Check out the podcast from the first hour. If you're just tuning in at theticketfm.com. Watch and comment Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and Allo, channel 951. You can always call or text 402-464-5685. The show is sponsored by Gaina Trucking. Bill, what do you got?
Well,
what's wrong?
Sip nailed what exactly I looked like. Could you do what it was like when I had to wave at the guy as I came around on the roller coaster? Like that, I tried to stop him every 40 seconds.
That's super funny. That's super funny.
I just am trying to envision still 20 straight minutes on a roller coaster without stopping.
Yeah.
It never stopped.
It would seem like it.
It was early in the night. Things weren't going yet. They were just like I wanted to ride it by myself.
How old were you?
Fifth grade.
Fifth grade.
Little guy.
Little guy.
10 years old.
Trying to get the guy's attention.
I was a little portly back then. I had the husky jeans on. Give me the husky jeans, please.
20
the little guy. I'm kind of upset all these years later now.
Well, here's the deal. If that happened to you at 10, I'm surprised you ever went on a roller coaster ever again.
It took me a long time. I'm not like a huge roller coaster guy, but it was. I felt good at Worlds of Fun that they're going to stop the ride. I felt good that there's
lines of people.
There's a lines of people. They're going to stop this ride. So I felt So I felt good. But the excitement, Sip mentioned the Platte County, right?
Platte County
The
Fair was
fair,
incredible.
the carnival. When the carnival came to town, it was that's the most. And we go up there. They did it on Main Street in Pender.
Okay.
That's where the carnival set up at that time. They shut down Main Street. Well, you knew what setup night was like on Thursday night.
Yeah.
That's when they came to set up.
Yeah.
So you'd be up there on your bike,
Super fun.
just hanging out, watching like here comes the moonwalk. There's the moonwalk. It's coming.
Yep.
It's going up.
Yep.
Moonwalk's going up. Here comes the tilt-a-whirl. There it is. Yep. Same spot as last year. Thought so.
Yeah, the Platte County Fair, it would illuminate the night. I mean, you could see it for you could see it for a couple miles.
The Ferris wheel.
Yeah, it would illuminate it.
Yeah, no rocking. Don't rock the Ferris wheel.
It was. Yeah, that was a
Sean
great
in
time.
Omaha says, "I can't quit laughing at Coach Bush's story about the roller coaster." Thank you for that. The visuals are incredible.
Super funny.
Just a little
of Bill,
the chubby
Bill
guy
trying to wave the guy down. God,
and he doesn't care because he's talking to a girl.
He wasn't talking to
It's
you.
fine.
Let this go. So
It's fine.
it's a rough day. Got through it though.
Yeah. Yeah. I
But
think
you
got
had
through it.
something there. You pulled something up on your laptop computer.
No,
wasn't.
No, we're getting ready for football discussion.
That's what I'm talking about. Was a kicking discussion.
Yeah.
Well, Sip sent us a text in the group chat yesterday about Brian Buschini. He's fascinating, and you should be, because Brian Buschini is a great punter. He was a great story last year, and he's back this year. He's supposed to be, expect to be a good punter once again, like he was last season. But I guess the question I want to ask was how much do strong specialists change the overall confidence of a team? Like I think about, I'm not trying to bring up Iowa every time. I don't like Iowa, but Iowa we know was offensively challenged last year, but they had a very good kicker and a very good punter who could pin you deep, and they could rely on the defense to, get 3 and outs, get a safety once in a while, which they did, or a turnover. And their defense was their offense. But again, that was set up by great specialists by putting them deep in the territory with punts or making kicks in general. But how does it change the overall confidence of a team from what you've been on, Bill?
I don't know about percentage, but it's ginormous.
Oh God,
it is so big. A couple things is that just, especially if they're talented and they're also just calm like that. They know right away. It's not like, hey, don't talk to him, stay away from him. Like right now, the who were the starters last year? Timmy Bleekrode, was just like this.
Yeah,
kicked very well. Percentages went way up.
9 for 12.
That could have been
field goals.
We missed one, probably one that we should have wanted to. Iowa one we should have made probably. But anyway, got much better. And he's like this. He's real cool. He's also a great backup punter. And everyone,
is he really Bleekrode?
Bleekrode's very popular on the team. He hangs around. He's a normal guy. Hangs around with the guys. Really good. Same thing with Brian. But the importance of they'd see Brian turn the field over in practice with the punts, and then they'd be really impressed, I said, on the dagger punts, which are the pooch punts.
Yeah.
They see him build it to execute those under pressure are very, very good. Plus, they're extremely hard workers. Now, you have to have, on all these guys, you have to have pitch counts. So you don't kick and punt every day. You can't do that. That's impossible. You can't go out there in spring ball, you have day on, day off. There's a difference to that with what you can get done. Brett Maher taught me that long time ago. He's like, if they ask me to kick one kick, I'm going to do my exact warm up as if I'm going to kick 34 balls that day.
Oh,
so there is no also, hey, let's just kick a couple.
Yeah.
No, not on off day.
Right.
Your foot doesn't touch.
Yeah,
ball.
you don't want to jack around.
You got to be able to have
that.
because it does. It
that makes sense.
strains. There's a lot of things that go into it.
Oh God.
That if you don't know what's going on now. Like I said,
that's interesting.
I've had such good. I get her, and I've got Sam Cook here, and people. I'm just like
Sam Cook,
played in the NFL for 16 years.
Yeah.
Like, hey Sam, put the ball over there really far. Okay, that's cool. It was nice, and he was a dude. Also.
Yeah, I know he was.
Also a really good football player. Brett Maher was one of the most talented athletes in the state that what he came in and done. I was around here when Alex Henry was young, his freshman year, and so all those guys, and they were all just like this. All calm, very talented. There's been, and the list goes back to the Browns. It keeps going on and on.
The Browns
to go backwards of the really good talent people you've had here, but it changes your whole team, how they look at you when you come out.
Think about
how they
Buschini.
practice, all those things. So everything about it changes on both spots with those guys.
Buschini, I'm glad you mentioned Bleekrode too. So Bleekrode, now the topic yesterday was, Bleekrode was your guy last year, 9 for 12, 34 of 35 on extra points. There's a block, right? There's one got blocked. But they're bringing in Tristan Alvano. So Bleekrode was asked about that, and he gave the proper answer. competition's good. It'll be fun to work with them. Tristan Alvano, Jake, comes from Omaha West Side.
Yes, he was incredible in the state championship. Had the game-winning kick from 50 yards.
Right. So Bleak Road will get, I guess, a run for his money in August. We'll see. I'm not the guy that hands freshmen jobs. Like, I'm not that media guy. I'm not that fan. Maybe Alvano will be good. They got a guy who's proven in games. So we'll see how that works.
Competition is great, though. Like you said, it's great to have it. You always want to be on not on edge of being like that. You never want to be on edge where it's like you miss one field goal in practice, and all of a sudden it's like, whoa, what's going on here? It's
right.
Like, just stay calm. It's a whole body of work. I mean, there was a time when, Timmy went through a section during camp like that, where it's almost the time was almost like, I hope he misses one just to see how he handles. He went like 34 in a row of field goals where he made every one of them.
Yeah,
and
he's
so
a real kicker.
And obviously that Tristan's really good kicker too. There'll be competition, all those things. Just don't forget either how important it is to have the long snapper.
Oh
when you're the punter and the ball's not on the screws and you have to build it. So the first thing I would do if we're going to try to block a punt, I would take all their snaps and I'd have a chart of this, like a punter's body. I'd put the X's where the snaps were.
Oh, really?
And if they were all right there on his hip, it's like, this will be really hard to block. Be really hard because his time is going to be really good.
You're watching it
now. If the ball, once the ball goes over here, to get it back to here is another fraction of a second to block a punt.
Strike zone.
So strike zone is so important.
Yeah.
If that back there, you put one down low. If it's high, just I have to go up high to catch it. Not as bad. Low's worse. A one skipper coming off the turf or something, or low right
didn't
at the
see
ankles.
those last year, did you?
No, we didn't. I remember I talked about Brady Weiss having a great
Brady
Weiss was
Weiss.
good. And then Piper handled the short snaps.
Now they have new guys.
They have new guys in there, so that'll be interesting to see. I'm sure they'll do great. And then also where everything's changed also back in the day was you always had the quarterback, usually maybe a receiver, whoever was the holder. That's changed, and and the reason for that is that if you have your, like Brian being a punter,
Buschini, I think, does the holding now.
He did it before. Yeah, the reason why is because the punter is with the kicker all the time.
Okay,
so on periods 4 through 12, when you're separate from the team or whatever's going on at time to time, it's the same guys every time. Yeah. There's nothing a kicker hates worse than all of a sudden it's like, okay, this holder comes in, has been working with him. He's just done 100 snaps with this guy, and now a new guy comes in there. So we would throw someone in there to get a time or two, but for the most part, they do that. Even Buschini, if there's competition, early on, I try to always have Brian hold for both of them because it's like that'll help me take away the variables of that part of it.
That makes sense
with it. So that's why the punter generally, or someone that's in that group that's able to do it. But during camp, they all would hold. I'd take the backup long snapper.
Oh, really?
And make him a holder to
just in case.
See who was really good. See who was really good. Who could go into the game. Then we always have one person that could be able to go in. And Winemaster was the guy because he always traveled, did a lot of things right there as a receiver.
First name?
So drawing a blank on it right now. What can I say?
Zach.
Yeah. But anyway, he was my holder for the back. So he always took 2 during the session. If there was 8 or 10 or 12 kicks, he'd always take 2. I go take the extra point, take the third one. So they always felt so in the game. Also, he had to come in.
Yeah.
They're like, we've done this. We're good like that. But don't give them a bunch of reps. Don't let your kickers do what they have to be able to get done.
This is a great discussion, and it really underscores the importance of Bleak Road, but and mainly Buschini. I mean, Buschini you can't take for granted. It's easy to do that.
Yeah. He played injured. He got hurt last year with his ankle.
Yep.
Fought through that. But he has all the kicks. The reason that Brian is so successful is that we called it rodeo, which was rugby, and he could do that very naturally. He can kick the Aussie style punt, a control ball. And so it's like, hey, Brian, if we hit a control ball here at 44 yards, no return, that's beautiful. And so that part is really good. Then he can also turn balls over. If you punt into the wind, you got to turn one over. Right there. So you're always looking at if you don't turn it over, right there, then the ball's gonna then if the nose is up, it's just gonna and then the ball's gonna fall out of the ground.
Yeah.
I mean fall out of the sky. And that's why you have to, on returners, anytime you see a ball take off with a spiral type motion like that, it's like you track if it's starting to turn, it's going to travel.
He's going to play in the NFL.
If the nose is up for it right there, it's going to drop out for the returners. It's very hard to catch. So you'll have all these different variables, but he has all the punts.
He's
now NFL, with the way they protect in their rules, they really don't have a rugby punt. They have to be in the pocket to be able to protect. They're a little bit
you don't
different.
see the rugby punts.
And they're a pro punt team. Everyone's pro punt because in the NFL, you cannot release down the field until the ball's been punted. In college ball, you can release right now if you want to.
Okay.
So there's a little bit different to it.
Buschini not being challenged. And this is no commentary on Jacob Hole. They're just, as Ed Foley said, Brian Buschini is a guy who's kind of pushing to get to the NFL, and Jacob Hole is pushing to get on a college field. So there's a difference. Buschini's your punter. Bleeker will get competition from Tristan Alvano. I don't know what Spencer Pancratz. Spencer.
You just call him Packrats.
Packrats. That'd be a great last name. Packrats. Also a good last name.
Stop.
Yeah.
Pancratz.
Yeah.
He's the backup right now.
Also, Timmy was a all-conference punter, and he was
Furman.
At Furman. He is a outstanding punter. So I'd only give him one or so per session because I wanted him to make. I go, your job to make field goals. Brian's a punt, but he was the backup punter last year. He'd punt ridiculous punts, but I don't want. That was very hard. It's a different swing. All of a sudden, I want to punt it. Then make that field goal. It's a whole different swing.
Yeah.
Don't jack with that.
Yeah,
but he was the emergency guy, so he carries a lot of weight. I imagine that Timmy does a little like that because he'd be the one. How much he's punting now? I have no idea, but he was a all-conference punter at Furman, and he's very good at it.
It is amazing. I will tell you. I mean, a lot of the fascination I think people have with football, I certainly do, is the guys that can do what these guys do. Particularly when you go over and see a punter in practice, Jake, they punt and the ball goes into the heavens. I mean, and you couldn't do that. I couldn't do it.
No,
I couldn't dream of doing it. The ball goes so high and far. You're just like, how does this even work?
The part with the punt, anytime there's an error, so how we'd film them. Anytime you see a punt that's not a very good punt,
yeah.
What do you think the number one problem? What happened? Do you think?
Hold on. Don't tell me. Yeah. A punt that goes awry.
Just not a very good punt. He's punting a normal punt. He's on his own 25-yard line. He's punt away. Have at it. It's like hitting a driver. Go get it.
Probably misstep possibly.
Yeah. Hold on. Bad drop.
Yeah, drop is where the
bad
footwork
drop.
The drop. If every time you go back, it's like it was all in the drop. It was all in how did he turn the nose of the ball a little bit? Was he do it? That's all in the drop. And then also like that is Brian's very good at he's a short stride. So if you have if you have elongated stride first, then that makes you speed up forward because you have to catch up. Okay. So the small little jab step, that gets the ball going here.
Okay.
If you overstride, then you're going to catch up to keep your balance.
All right.
See, it's very involved, Jake.
It is.
It's very involved.
If you don't drop it correctly, things can go terribly wrong. We've seen that.
And in general, when they get to you, it's like Duke recruiting the two guard. They better be able to shoot. When they get to you, they better have the skill set.
Really?
I mean, the chance
when they get to college,
the chance of being like someone like, hey, you're pretty talented. Want to be a punter?
Yeah.
You want to try that?
Yeah, that doesn't
No,
happen.
no. They better have a really high skill set, and then you could just tweak them.
Right.
That's kind of how it goes down.
All right. Without further ado, before we get to break, it is time for Bill's Thrills.
Oh, geez.
Sponsored by Mid-Plains Advisors, Dirk, Scott, and Ty. Your contacts here for all your financial needs. It is Wild Card Wednesday for Bill's Thrills.
But those guys are just again like that. Just all those guys are they're making a lot of money. People are changing tax brackets with those guys.
Boom.
So here's our deal for today.
Okay,
I thought you were talking about Buschini.
And this is going to they can change you too.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah, play really well.
You
can get raises.
Right.
Yeah. So look, think about I'm going old school. I'm going small town.
Small town. I
don't think it's going to resonate. I already talked to you guys. This spot is going to hit home with you guys
because we're from
nearest
metropolis,
the bigger towns of Beatrice and Columbus, like that.
Towns,
so let's talk about small town and the euphoria and the excitement of what happened when the big yellow frozen Swans truck arrived.
Oh, no, I had Swans.
When the Swans truck rolled into town, when you have a giant truck with freezers coming to town and going door to door.
Yes.
Doing door to door.
What are they giving out?
Selling ice cream. Remember the pop-ups, the
Heck
sherbet
yes, you do.
pop-ups? They had everything. Also, guess what else you got? You got a catalog. They gave you a Swan's catalog. Oh yeah, I would just go through it like that. Oh, Mom, any chance on the chicken?
Yes.
Any chance on
Yes,
this?
we all did it.
Oh, it just
chicken fingers,
chicken, everything. You name it. They have
chicken
pizza,
fingers?
frozen pizza, chicken fingers. You name it.
Oh my gosh.
When the
Hey,
Swans,
Mom, any chance on the chicken finger?
when the Swans truck arrived, it was such a. I mean, they only came to small towns like once a month. So all of a sudden, you'd be
Load
like
up.
driving around town. Swan's truck's here. So you want to be there when Mom so when the guy came up there, he's high pressure sales. He's
He
like
is.
Jake.
Right.
Oh, he's pushing his product.
Are you high pressure
No.
sale?
Yeah, but he's pushing his product.
Yeah,
And so you want to be there. If not, Mom's gonna be like, "Oh, just give me 12 of the push-ups," and you're going like, "Oh no."
That's pretty
Yeah.
good though.
Oh, 12.
That's pretty good,
But
though.
you wanted to get your stuff. Now, my wife will attest to this, right? That sometimes you had to hide from the Swans man. Sometimes like Laura would hide from him, like he wouldn't
Why?
answer. Well, because she bought a lot back in the day.
Oh.
So he was hitting her up like once every 5 days.
Oh.
And sometimes she'd be
Coming
like,
too
she'd tell the
often.
girls like, hey, shh.
Jake's gonna kill me.
Yeah,
on
lay
this.
low on this one right there.
You're
too.
gonna kill me on
Yeah,
this.
But when the Swans truck arrived, the whole week changed for everyone. Everyone knew. And then the little ice cream cups you tore the cardboard you tore off the top, the strawberry and the fudge ones. So if anyone can remember,
I remember that. Now you're gonna kill me. My personality, you know my personality. What would I do when it was more the ice cream truck? I was just like, I don't want any part of this
Because you're no fun.
Right.
Yeah.
That's it.
You
That's it.
intentionally missed out on all the fun, and
Yeah.
you still are.
Yeah, and,
but Jake, you like the Swans guy.
Yeah,
You
he
like
was
the
a Swans guy.
I mean,
I had the same elation. Like,
Yeah,
oh, he's
I
here.
can't
Let's
lie.
oh my God,
Mom, he's
Mom,
here. We
he's
gotta
here.
get
I mean,
everything.
when he
can't
pulls
lie.
up,
I
when
can't
he
lie.
pulls up with his pad to come up,
Yes.
I mean, you're opening the door,
Oh,
going
yeah.
like,
come on,
come on in the house. What do you?
Our guy's name was Fish.
Fish.
That was in Beatrice.
Yeah, we had
I
Swans.
don't think we had
Yeah.
Swans,
When
but
you-
we had a truck.
But to be a Swans guy had to be unbelievable. What a job!
Everyone wants to see.
Everyone
him.
wants to see. There's not
Not
one time
everyone.
Make kids happy.
you're not gonna. Remember yesterday when they double birded the guy at the game?
Yeah.
No one double birds the Swans
No
guy.
way.
Who got
Yeah.
double bird?
The-
Oh yeah.
Behind the
deal.
Yeah, nobody double birded it.
So today I asked the excitement
Yeah,
that went through my life when the big yellow
That is
frozen
beautiful.
truck showed up. The Swans
And
guy.
did you get that excited? too?
Yes, I felt exactly what he was saying right there.
Yeah.
That hit home for me.
I can remember it. I just
Text line, let us know where you guys were at the Swans truck.
Yeah.
Pender. This
Pender.
was in Pender.
And
What's that?
Beatrice had
Pender?
it too, as did
I don't.
Yeah.
I,
The
I
bigger
don't
towns
think-
had it, but see the difference was you guys had access to a lot more things.
yeah, we did.
The small town
I
didn't
know.
have the
Yeah, I had
access to that.
DQ.
So
Why
you're
we had
gonna get-
DQ.
Yeah, you had DQ. We didn't have that.
Yeah.
So when they rolled in, it was a big deal.
That's Bill's Thrill, sponsored by
was
Mid Plains
beautiful.
Advisors. Call Dirk Scott and Ty today at 402-730-7387. Sam Stroh with Double Eagle
Whoa.
Golf is next in studio on Early Break in the Ticket.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Gaina Trucking guarantees a 40-hour work week year-round, and their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture trucking. And apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
One of the Nebraska Lottery's most explosively fun promotions is back. Cash Blast. Until April 18th, buy a 2x2 ticket, enter the voucher number, and you could win $1,000 or $500. If your winning voucher is from a 7-day draw ticket or a multiple of 7 ticket, your prize is doubled. There will be 7 weekly drawings and 14 total winners in Cash Blast. So play today. You'll have a blast. But that goes without saying. 2x2 top prize odds 1 in 105,000.
To demonstrate the big variety of Nebraska Lottery scratch games,
This commercial will feature
10 different announcers
We launch new tickets every month.
with prices that range from $1 to $20.
and top prizes of up to $200,000.
You can choose from play styles like bingo,
Crossword,
Quick Sevens,
Gem and slot games.
and holiday games.
Thanks, everybody. Lunch is in the break room. 10 different kinds of pizza.
Yeah!
Nebraska Lottery scratch games. Top prize odds vary by game.
Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in April. Try their pesto cream cheese on any breakfast sandwich. And try the Karma Latte, as 10% of proceeds from that drink will go to the Teammates Mentoring Program. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
Steve's Garage Doors and Services is hiring. They are looking for a garage door installation and service technician with a clean driving record. Experience is not required as they will train for the positions. However, mechanical aptitude is required. If you want to come be a part of a small business where your family, not just an employee, call Steve's Garage Doors and Services today to apply at 402-480-2840. That's 402-480-2840. Steve's Garage Doors and Services.
This is Jay Foreman. I wore gear to protect my health on the football field, and I'm protecting it now by staying up to date with the bivalent COVID vaccine. Get up to date while it's still free and stay protected. Learn more at healthylincoln.org.
Herrick Services takes this time to wish everyone a happy Easter. We hope everyone is able to enjoy time with family and friends during this joyful celebration as we remember what this day and weekend are all about. This important message comes to you from Bart, Mike, and the folks at Herrick Services, your vending specialists here in Lincoln. Their quality service and expertise has earned them a fine reputation. That's Herrick Services, on the air because they care.
Grandma and Grandpa, Mom and Dad, then the kids, and now the grandkids. Judson Irrigation has provided lawn sprinkler system design, installation, repair, and service to 4 generations. They're just like members of the family. Loyalty, trust, service. It's what you deserve and expect from Judson Irrigation.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
It's April, and that means the school year is almost over and summer road trips are on the horizon. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors lot is full of great vehicles to take home, so you don't have to worry about your current car barely surviving another road trip. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride, as summer road trips are just around the corner. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Rosie Sports Bar and Grill. Open for lunch and dinner at 10th and P or at 1501 Center Park Road.
Welcome back, Husker fans. Eustace Body Shop is happy to welcome the best fans in college football back to Lincoln. With gold class certified service, OEM parts, and free loaner cars, Eustace Body Shop can call the right plays to keep you in the game. Whether it's in Lincoln at 88th and Highway 2 or at any of our other 5 locations across Nebraska, Eustace Body Shop can help get you back on the road. Go Big Red.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
We're on the air. Back
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
to more of Early Break with Sip and Jay, brought to you by Gaina Trucking. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
If you have been listening to the show intently, you would know last week or so we are promoting. We are going to be live on location for the first time in like 7 years. Tomorrow,
Oh my God.
and
7 years.
Friday. 7 years we have been in the studio without going anywhere, but we are going to be
7 years.
Now that you say it, that's amazing.
I know.
That's amazing.
There's structure here.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
structure.
sure.
We have a routine.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's good to leave the routine and go somewhere else. And especially for the Masters, the first 2 days of the Masters, tomorrow and Friday, we will be on location at Double Eagle Golf, West O Street, inside the Kinetic Sports Complex. Great location.
Uh-huh.
And to tell us more about that is the guy who's in charge of it, Sam Stroh, Double Eagle Golf. Sam, good morning. Good to have you here.
Good morning, guys. Thanks for having me.
Oh, awesome, Sam.
Yes, so we are pumped to be. You reached out to me about this because you guys are in charge of Double Eagle Golf, and you reached out saying we want to have you guys on location. How did this all come to be in your mindset?
My partner Paul and I, we just took over a few weeks ago, and with the Masters coming up and listening to you guys, talking about doing a remote show, I figured let's get you guys out there. We've got a big kind of following on the weekends when it comes to like the basketball and the volleyball. VCN volleyball and Supreme basketball are in the complex, and so we get a lot of traffic in the last few weeks for there. But I was thinking with the big golf event finally coming up, I said let's get the radio guys out there, and so we talked and we made it happen. So we're excited you guys are coming.
Yeah,
we
excited
are too. For those who have not been to Double Eagle Golf, what can they expect when they go there? What does it look like inside?
We've got 5 bays. We got the Foresight simulators. So when you walk in, there's plenty of seating. We've also put in Golden Tee. It's unlimited, so it's free. We put in touch tunes. We put in 8 TVs.
Free Golden Tee.
Free Golden Tee. And it's the original. It's not like it's not the old school. It's the old school one, not like the new fancy one.
Oh, that
We'll
is
go back.
incredible.
You see that?
Yeah.
Free Golden Tee.
And
Just
what's funny
seeing someone in the corner of a bar back in the day, just pushing that thing. Oh, that
and
was
it's
awesome.
anyone from 40 up
Yeah.
that's there. Like
Oh,
the little
yeah.
kids look at it, and the graphics aren't, what
Yeah.
they use. It looks like the Sega back in the day.
Oh,
So,
that's incredible.
yeah. So we got Golden Tee, we got touch tunes, we got 8 TVs. In terms of food and drinks, we're bringing in Masters food. That's literally the last thing to check off the box. It still has not arrived, but we have food for you guys this week. Full bar. Our famous Bloody Marys, so we're excited.
Famous Bloody Marys.
Now, what makes it famous? What? Tell us a little more. Don't have to give us the secret sauce. I understand you can't give it the recipe, but just what is it?
Chad, the original owner, how it was claimed it was the second best in Lincoln. So we kept the tradition going. He showed us how to make them, and he never told us where the first best Bloody Mary in Lincoln
No,
was. But
it's the second best, though.
It's the second best.
I like that.
Yeah,
Always leaves some room, some wiggle room.
Here's what's great, though, is that you guys, what time do you typically open at? What's a typical
10.
10. Okay.
And 9 on the weekend.
So we've been promoting. We're going to be there at 6, so way earlier than normal, but it sounds like it's pretty booked in terms of bays.
Yeah, we're ready to roll. We've got
There's gonna be people there.
Yeah, it's gonna be some people there
Yeah.
tomorrow morning. So we'll be there bright and early. Actually, I got phone calls yesterday. How early are the doors gonna open? So
Yeah, how are they? How early?
I said 5:45, but Jake and I will be there a little early. But
Oh, you'll
Sid
be
will
there.
I'll be there by
Oh, yeah.
5:30 at the
I'll be
latest.
there.
to set
I
up.
hope there's a line. If there's a line, that'd be awesome. Just waiting to get in.
Well, but here's the deal. You can get a Bloody Mary right at 6 a.m., right? When the doors
let's-
open,
yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
Bloody Marys are going to be served. You got to buy them, but you can get a Bloody Mary at 6 a.m. tomorrow for the Masters and
Okay, that
Friday
sounds
also.
fun.
First 2 guys in the door get free Bloody Marys.
No, is that right?
Yep. I'm making that announcement now.
We got 1, 2.
Yeah, I'm making the announcement right now.
Sips are free. That's great.
Yeah, we'll have breakfast too. We'll have some donuts from Randy's Donuts across the street. We'll also have some coffee. We got Bailey's, Kahlua.
Oh, wow.
We'll have muffins, and then as far as food coming, we've got the chicken salad, the egg salad, the pimento cheese, and the barbecue. All
You're
coming
kidding
from
me.
Augusta. No, it's great. You call them, they talk to you on the phone like you're when they called you a patron, and
Really?
it was fun to talk to them. And they said it'll arrive on time. I said okay. So
All right.
we're still
You're
waiting.
kind of
for
hoping right now. Big day, big afternoon for you, isn't
I
it?
told Sam
Exactly.
Augusta is not going to mess this up.
Yeah.
They'll
Yeah.
make sure it's probably like 3 o'clock in the
I
afternoon.
guarantee you right now, they know that that's a big event in Lincoln.
It's a big deal.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. But it's also important to know we will be there till 10, but you guys are open way beyond that. How late are you going to be open Thursday and Friday?
Well,
And the weekend, I guess. too.
10 o'clock and 11 o'clock on Friday, Saturday. So 10 on Thursday and 11 on Friday, Saturday.
So you will be able to watch the Masters. We'll be there till 10. The Masters will be on at that point on a stream. We'll be able to watch it too. And then I'll be on actual TV. You can watch in cable there also. But you can play golf and watch golf. The Masters.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good
Thank you for building this business up.
I
Wow.
wonder how they're delivering the food.
Hopefully FedEx.
FedEx? It'll be a FedEx truck that comes up.
That's what they told us.
What if they hired a Swans man to deliver it? Here, the Swans guy went to the airport and picked it up. And
Special
brought it
delivery.
down. That would
I got food from
outstanding.
Augusta National for
Wait
you.
from
next time
Fish.
on that.
Yeah,
From
my boy
Fish.
Fish. my old friend Fish in charge
Well,
of that.
this is incredible.
And-
I don't even know what to think right now.
Well, here's the deal. You've not been on a remote broadcast for a long time.
Right.
And
Yeah, 7 years.
We're gonna be on the north side.
North side.
I'll put you. We will be sitting north side of the building,
Okay.
in between bays 1 and 2. We will have bay 2 for us to hit on during commercial breaks and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
But bays 1, 3, 4, 5 will all be full of people who are there, listeners of the show. We're going to listen to our show and hit golf balls, drink Bloody Marys, eat Masters food, eat some
Yeah.
donuts from Randy's Donuts also.
That's right.
It's gonna be a great
Randy's
time.
Donuts is incredible.
Yeah,
on
thanks
West
to
O Street.
everybody for this. This is going to be fun.
And
Double Eagle Golf, Jake.
We're not
Double
going
Eagle
to tell people, Sam, but there is going to be a special gift for SIP tomorrow too.
Yeah, we got a little present for
Whoa.
you
Really?
when you arrive
And
tomorrow.
I
Don't
guarantee,
tell me
you will like this gift. That's a guarantee. It is a guarantee.
Okay.
No hints, but
Thank
you
you,
will love
Sam.
this
It was
gift.
part of the contract. When Jake and I were negotiating, I said, this
Okay.
is the final.
This has to happen.
Will this be posted on Twitter?
Oh God,
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
We will.
Yeah.
We will post. Yeah, we will
Okay.
post all the stuff.
Social media.
SIP's gift will be displayed on social media, and
Okay,
you will
thank
love
you.
it. And we will post pictures of our time also at Double Eagle Golf on West O Street.
This is wonderful.
In general, Sam, for those who want to book a tee time for this weekend and any weekend, how can they do that?
You can go to doubleeagle.golf. What we tell people is if you're golfing by yourself, you can get a round of 18 in probably around 45 to an hour.
Okay.
If you're, with 3-4 people, we definitely recommend 2 to 3 hours. We don't charge you by the golfer. We charge you by the bay per hour. And it varies between hour and the day in terms of cost. So, and some people come out and they take it super serious and they work on their swing, which is great because it gives you all kinds of information. You can go to the range and there's people out there just to have fun. And so we welcome all golfers, but we welcome, having a good time as well.
So on the courses you can play, they have, St. Andrews, they have, I think Carnousties on there, right?
Yep.
Pebble Beach is a course you can play, and there's going to be a special one this weekend too.
Yeah, it's called Glorietta. It's kind of the knockoff Augusta, national course because Augusta's not going to let you take their course.
They've got severe rights on that.
Yeah,
I can see that.
Yeah, so you can. Yeah, Bill's wearing the Masters hat today. He's prepared. I will have my Masters hat tomorrow.
Yeah, this is from Augusta. Very excited about that.
All right. Double Eagle Golf is a place to be tomorrow and Friday. Live remote. This show, 6 to 8. The Drive with Raph and AD, 8 to 10. We'll be out there both days. You can hit some golf shots with us. Bring your buddies out there.
Yeah.
Book the reservation.
That energy is going to be ridiculous.
Yeah,
it's going to be awesome to have a full place at 6 a.m. For us, again, Sip gets distracted once in a while, right, with people.
Yeah.
So it'd be tough to keep them corralled.
I'll be okay.
Different
people
swings.
get you. Words get me.
Yeah, I know.
Words and the meaning
I'm
of
looking
words.
forward to it. It's very interesting to me.
Yeah.
Very interesting. We'll have the Masters going, right?
First tee time 7:30.
Yeah.
I was going to say 7:30 is first tee. Yeah.
Yeah, we will have that on TV.
Okay. Jake will give a full rundown.
Oh, God.
I don't know if you ever heard Jake's.
We'll have a lot of Masters updates throughout the day.
Bill doesn't know this, Sam, but Jake is an incredible analyst when it comes to golf. I'm not joking around. He breaks it down as well as anybody.
I was playing golf there like a week ago at Double Eagle Golf. I was having a good time.
And he knows the sport.
Yeah.
He knows
Sam
the sport.
saw me there. I was playing
That's
with some buddies.
That's the ultimate score too. If you ever get a double eagle, that would be the ultimate.
Albatross.
That's I mean, hole in one is way easier, in my opinion, than a double eagle.
Yeah.
Is that accurate?
That's an eagle versus yes. A double eagle would be a hole in one on a par 4 or a 2 on a par 5.
Yes.
Much longer shot than a.
I would say most of them happen on a 2 on a par 5. I'm going to guess.
Right. You can walk into an ace like Sip did back in Columbus years ago. You
cannot
walk
into
portray
me as a complete.
You don't walk into a 2 if you're an average golfer.
I could golf a little bit.
A hacker can get a hole in one.
Yes, they can.
They just get one shot.
Jake, I played golf a lot when I was a kid. A lot.
We're going to see your swing on display.
Yeah.
You're going to hit my clubs tomorrow.
My swing's not bad.
No, it's not. I took him to Jim Egger a couple
He
of
was
years
startled by it. I could swing a golf club.
But he hadn't played in 15 years.
But I used to play a lot when I was a
An
kid.
athlete is an athlete, right?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Now, how good are you, Sam? You're really good.
No, heck no.
Sam, are you better than Jake?
No.
Can we do this?
No.
Can we ask
You can
that
hit
question?
on our bait tomorrow too.
Is that an inappropriate question?
No, I don't think I wouldn't mind seeing a gauntlet thrown down. Yeah. Throw it down a little bit. Yeah, get a little contest. Yeah.
I don't know if
Something.
that's not really
Something.
Yeah, we'll see.
We got some pin prizes. We got some door prizes.
Door
giveaway.
prizes tomorrow too. Yes, door prizes.
This is going to be
Showing
incredible.
up. So hang out. If you don't get on a bet, you can still watch the show, watch golf, drink some Bloody Marys, eat some Masters food, and chill. It's going to be a very, very fun time. But tomorrow and Friday, Double Eagle Golf, West O Street, inside the Kinetic Sports Complex.
Thank you.
Doors open around 6, just before 6.
I'll be there.
We'll be on the
I'll be
air
there.
at 6. It's going to be a great time.
I promise I'll be there by 5:45. I promise.
And the first 2 through the door get a free Bloody Mary.
Or 2. Yes,
Yeah.
me and Sip. We get a free Bloody Mary.
No, we'll go 4 then.
No,
The first 4
we'll
guys.
we'll say legit customers.
Yeah. Customers.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll buy them.
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. We'll buy them for you.
Simple open and tap.
Yep.
Yeah. Easy, Sam. I got to make money on this.
All right. He's Sam Stroh from Double Eagle Golf. Join us tomorrow, Friday. Book your tee times.
Oh, I'm very awkward.
doubleeagle.golf. Right? That's the website.
Golf. That's right. Get your
We'll see you
tee
tomorrow
time.
for the Masters. All right, Sam.
Good
Appreciate
job,
it.
Sam.
Appreciate it, guys.
All right.
Thank you.
Let's play the game. You can stick around if you want.
Do you
for a
want? Hey,
lifeline.
no, wait.
There'll be a
wait,
lifeline.
Wait. Yeah. How
He needs help.
Should
I'll
we?
tell you what,
And you know what?
Sam's the lifeline.
Sam will help today. This is
Sam,
Sam,
you're my lifeline.
I'm out.
We're
Sam's
ta-
live.
we're
Bill
ta-
doesn't like playing this game.
No.
I do. I played sometimes alone. We know that. And won.
He did a win
And
by
I have
himself
won.
one
So
time.
just, you said you went out. No, I mean Larry Johnson,
Arkansas.
for Arkansas.
Oh, yeah.
That was bad.
Corliss Williamson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Did
had
you know that?
You had that.
Oh, looks like
Hey.
a better guy here. Looks like. to
Well,
me.
now Sam, it's a little different deal when you're live.
Live
No
mic
pressure.
will get you. It is different.
Yeah,
It
it's
is
a little
different.
Todd Day on that team.
Yeah.
Wow, there you see.
Yeah.
Sam's a
Todd
basketball
Day.
guy.
He's a basketball guy, so yeah.
You guys knew each other.
Yes, absolutely.
Corliss Williamson and Todd Day. Oh yeah, Todd Day was a little skinny, kind of a skinny guard.
40 minutes of hell.
Yeah. We talk about that quite a bit here, 40 minutes ago.
All right. Today's topic in Shut Up Sipple is Wild Card Wednesday, major golf tournament or golf course locations.
Okay.
What states? States.
Sam,
not
get
cities.
ready, Sam.
States.
Good luck, Sip.
Yeah,
You're on your own.
These are all ones that
Sam, you know
have
this.
These are all venues that have hosted Ryder Cups or PGA Championships, U.S. Opens or British Opens. Not British Opens, all U.S. So all
We're
U.S.
going with states.
I want the state.
That's
I'll
it.
give you the golf course. Tell me what state it's in.
Okay, we don't have to say the town.
5685. Shut Up Sipple starts right now.
We've all been there. You're listening to the radio, and then that rage starts to grow inside of you. It starts to consume you. It gets to a point where you just want to yell, "Shut up, Sipple!" No, sorry. I'm sorry. Well, here's your chance. It's time to shut up, Sipple. Call now to play. 464-5685. Shut up, Sipple. Brought to you by Bagels and Joe.
We all know that Augusta National is in Georgia. That's not one of our questions today. Major golf course locations. What states are these in? You feel okay about this?
I actually feel good.
Ooh. And Sam's going to
Sam,
help
yeah,
out.
I'm out. I'm out. I'm scared to do
Sam, you feel good, right?
We'll see.
Yeah.
Now
Okay.
get into that microphone.
AJ, how do you feel about golf course locations? What states these are in?
I feel pretty good.
All right, you're in trouble. That's
Uh-oh.
AJ.
It's AJ. Thanks for calling in, AJ.
AJ is our contestant. All right, Sam, a lifeline for SIP for one question. Use them wisely. AJ, first question goes to you. What state is Hazeltine National Golf Club in?
It's all you, Sip. Oh,
Minnesota. He said
we got
Minnesota.
a ringer on the phone.
Minnesota. I've been there before. Ryder Cup
That's right.
2016.
That's why I would have gotten
Epic.
that right.
I've been to a Ryder Cup. They're awesome.
They are amazing.
Oh,
It's
if you've
never been to a Ryder Cup, you need to go to a Ryder Cup.
Yeah,
Just
it gets
trust me.
heated.
Golf
It's
fan
heated.
or not, it's amazing.
Yeah.
That sounds like
All
another
right, Sam.
That sounds
Live
like another
remote from the Ryder
yeah.
Cup. We'll do that.
USA.
Sign me up all the
Now,
way.
this is where you lock in.
All right, Sam, lock in.
Locked in, all right.
All right, Sip. What state is Oakland Hills Golf Club?
Michigan. Give us the
Whoa. That was Dearborn, Michigan. to be
Dearborn,
exact.
Michigan. I probably could have got Dearborn.
How'd you know that?
I'm not.
See, you felt bad. Look at Bill Space.
good.
He's stunned by this.
Random fact.
The Dearborn got me more than anything.
All right, AJ, for the lead, last question. What state is Whistling Straits in?
Wisconsin.
Kohler, Wisconsin.
Sam knew that.
I would have got that.
You'd have had that one. Okay,
Absolutely
you would have had
would've
one
got
there. All right, last
Okay,
question.
with Sam, I still got you as a lifeline.
That's right.
So let's take a deep breath and let's try to win today.
To force the tiebreaker,
Yeah.
what state is Oakmont Country Club in? Oakmont. This has hosted several U.S. Opens.
Sam, do you know this? Oakmont.
Do you, Sip? I've got a guess, but I want you. You don't know.
Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna turn this over to Sam. Sam, the
From
floor
Double
is
Eagle
yours.
Golf.
From
Double
thank
Eagle
you,
Golf
From
from
Double
West
Eagle Golf.
Street.
Sam, the floor is yours.
We're going New York or Pennsylvania.
You
Which
gotta
one,
piss-
Sip?
Hold on. We're gonna.
Okay. Which one are you
Oh
going
God! Don't do this to me.
He gave you two options. Which one are you going with?
Jay, do you like one of those two
Clearly,
options?
I might like one of the options there.
Oh come on! I'm gonna go New York.
Let's
Go
go.
with New York. It was Pennsylvania.
So
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. But Sam gave you two options of 50, so he had the right to state. You know,
That's my fault. I'm the head coach.
yeah.
I
should've
take
gone with
the
Pennsylvania.
take the heat here, Sam.
AJ, we'll get you bagels. Thanks for calling in and calling down the road.
Dang it!
Nice win today.
Yeah,
Oh,
good
yeah.
job,
Shut up,
AJ.
Sip.
Thanks,
You
job,
got it.
AJ.
You got it.
Okay, tiebreaker. This is regarding the Masters, which will be at again Double Eagle Golf
Should we
tomorrow.
go race?
Friday.
Three-way race?
Yes.
All right.
What
Three-way
is
race?
what is the record low tournament score for the Masters?
59. Bam.
I'm talking about tournament wise.
I'm sorry.
I'm
He
saying
was so clear.
How many under
He was
par?
so clear.
was
Plus,
the
there's
winner?
not a 59 ever
For the whole
at Augusta.
tournament.
Yep.
Not
Yep.
one round.
What's the lowest for the whole under par for the whole tournament?
Under par?
Yep.
17.
Okay.
I was gonna go 19.
12.
20.
Oh,
Closest.
so I was the closest.
Dustin Johnson in 2020 when it was in November.
Oh,
It
the
was
COVID.
COVID year. It's a late
COVID,
Masters.
yeah.
in November.
Dustin Johnson.
That wasn't the one where he fell down the stairs and didn't.
No,
Easy,
play.
no, that was a
easy.
few years before.
He fell down the stairs. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's published.
That's public.
That's
Okay.
public knowledge.
I did not.
That's
His wife did not text me and say, "Hey,
Yeah,
Dustin's
Paulina
mom-
did not
Paulina
shoot
did not-
Bill a text
did not
about
shoot me a
that.
text. You guys did something, and I sent you one of who's the picture I sent you the other day?
on the group. On the
Oh,
group
Chichi
text?
Rodriguez?
Yeah, Chichi
Oh yeah,
Rodriguez.
yeah,
That was awesome.
yeah. It
That
was.
was a great picture.
Okay, we gotta get Sam out here. Sam, now are you nervous about tomorrow?
No, we're excited.
All right.
We are ready. We've got bartenders ready. We'll be there.
This is gonna be amazing.
Hydrate, Sam, today. Hydrate.
Yeah, we will. We want to make sure it's first class, just like the Masters. So when you walk in, we want you to feel.
Is
like,
there a dress code?
Yeah, is there a dress code?
Is there a dress code?
Is this okay?
Our lead bartender will have a special outfit, and Sip will have a special outfit, and
That's
that's
right.
That's about it.
Okay,
That's all we
another
can tell
question.
you.
When the tournament starts in Augusta, you cannot have your cell phone. Are cell phones allowed into the?
We want your cell phones.
Okay.
in there.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
want you.
just
I said-
like pictures and
just-
videos.
just
and
questions we want to
get it
know.
out
Okay,
there.
that's
Yeah,
good.
by the way, before we go, people are asking what's Masters food. I got the if it gets here in time today.
We'll get here.
Egg
We'll get
salad sandwich,
Yep.
pimento cheese is the big one.
Okay.
Barbecue sandwich, the classic chicken salad with croissant,
God, that
and a
sounds
With a
big,
grape?
I don't know about that.
No,
No
Check it.
grapes.
that
Thank
sounds
you.
The
good.
big
Boom.
thing here is the Georgia peach ice cream sandwich. That's a
God.
very big deal. It was gone from the Masters last year. It is back again this year, and you can get it.
That'll be
at Double
beautiful.
Eagle Golf. Also.
Pimento cheese is
Yeah.
glorious.
Egg salads. I love egg salads.
Yeah, the whole thing.
My favorite is I asked Jake, I said, tell me what their favorite Masters food. And I went down the list, and Sipple said chicken burrito.
That ain't gonna work.
It's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
That's my favorite though. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what I like. Good chicken burrito.
But that was not on the menu.
Okay.
Thank you. All right.
Yeah.
Well, Sam, we appreciate your time. We will see you tomorrow and Friday, live remote,
Let's
6
go.
to 10 a.m.
Let's
Double
go.
Eagle
Let's
Golf
go.
for the Masters the first 2 days. It's going to be a lot of fun. We hope to see you guys all out there. When we come back, the spillover with Raf and AD on early break on the ticket.
Spring is in the air. Everyone knows this is the best time of the year to buy and sell a home. Johanna Rhodes with RE/MAX Concepts Real Estate is your go-to agent for help with one of life's big decisions. Come see Johanna at the Lincoln Earth Day celebration Saturday, April 15th at UNL's Innovation Campus. Green vehicles, local foods, live music, and family-friendly activities from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Learn more at lincolnearthday.org.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln by offering a number of services. From group homes for special needs adults to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the intellectual and developmental disability services your loved one needs to live a fulfilling life. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a more rewarding career, learn more about available positions. Learn more about services for your loved ones or employment today at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
Agriculture is the economic engine of the Midwest. At Acres Equipment, we dedicate ourselves to making that engine run smoothly. We supply our farmers and ranchers with quality John Deere equipment, parts, and service. We also deliver the most advanced technology and precision ag strategies to help them farm today and for the future. Acres Equipment, solutions for every field.
You've driven by GE Landscape Supply countless times, likely without even knowing, at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. But now it's time to stop in. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast land and construction material. They sell in bulk to save you money, from a 5-gallon bucket to a load. They deliver anywhere, and if you mention you heard this ad on 93.7 The Ticket, they'll deliver in town for free through the month of April, with some restrictions applying. Go to GELandscapeSupply.com or call 402-467-1627.
Welcome back, Husker fans. Eustace Body Shop is happy to welcome the best fans in college football back to Lincoln. With Gold Class certified service, OEM parts, and free loaner cars, Eustace Body Shop can call the right plays to keep you in the game. Whether it's in Lincoln at 88th and Highway 2 or at any of our other 5 locations across Nebraska, Eustace Body Shop can help get you back on the road. Go Big Red.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
This is Jay Foreman. I wore gear my health on the football field. I'm protecting it now by staying up to date with the bivalent COVID vaccine. Get up to date while it's still free and stay protected. Learn more at healthylincoln.org.
Bagels & Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in April. Try their pesto cream cheese on any breakfast sandwich. And try the Karma Latte, as 10% of proceeds from that drink will go to the Teenage Smith program. 4 locations and 1 in Seward. Bagels & Joe.
Spring sports are here and it's time to upgrade your equipment. But don't go rushing to your big box store. Play It Again Sports is your place to go for all spring sports equipment for baseball, softball, golf, and disc golf. Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually it. And don't forget, buying from them is a great way to get new products with great discount by also bringing in used items for store credit or cash on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Hi, Sean Callahan here with Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and it is Truck Month at Koppel, and we are pulling out all of the stops for this gigantic event. The lots are starting to fill, and we have some great deals for you waiting in Louisville. Brand new GMC Sierra Light Duty and new Silverado Light Duty trucks. All trim levels have up to $4,000 in discounts. That's right, up to $4,000 off all new light duty trucks right now at Koppel, so do not wait. Now is the time to buy a new truck, so stop on in or visit us online at koppelcars.com. You must have a trade-in and finance with Koppel. All deals with roof credit.
Hey, it's Nicklin Hames from Nebraska Volleyball. I hate wasting time in practice, and I want to help you stop wasting your time when you're looking for an electrician. High Electric has been serving the area for over 30 years for both residential and commercial properties. They are experts in everything: remodeling, new additions, hot tub installation, and more. And they take jobs from Beatrice to Omaha and all towns, big or small, in between. Call them today at 402-466-6606 or learn more at high-electric.com.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
We're on the air.
Back
Well, party's starting, isn't it?
to more of Early Break with Sip and Jay, brought to you by Gaina Trucking. On the Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, it is time for the spillover with Raph and AD. Gentlemen, good to see you. AD, good
Welcome.
Are
How are you guys?
You guys going to the Third Eye Blind concert this weekend?
It's tomorrow in Omaha.
Tomorrow. Third Eye Blind.
You know Third Eye Blind. It's a 90s
the
band.
song Jumper will be playing.
AD, do you know who Third Eyed Blind is?
I don't.
You're not
I
missing
guarantee
anything.
you've heard.
I bet you have heard their song.
Yes,
Yeah,
you have.
you've heard
Yeah, I
some.
guarantee it.
Raph,
I will not be going. I will not be going.
you've heard of them though, right?
I've heard of the group, but I could not name a song.
Guys, that saddens me.
No, it's
Because
okay.
a good 90s
Jake,
group.
it's fine.
It's okay,
90s
Jake.
group.
You're okay. We like you, Jake.
Thank you.
And this song is fine. It was fitting. They're going to
It's
be
a
here.
good band.
Hard to say
I'm
it's
not
fine when you give
going.
it a 1.
Yeah, you give it a
I
1.
give it a 1.
You give it a
Smooth things out a little
1.8.
I give it a 0.9.
It's a great
Trying to
band.
reassure Jake. It's a big
It'll be a
weekend.
full venue, I'm sure, at the Orpheum. I'm not going though.
Yeah.
But they put on a good
Well,
show.
do you think it will be full?
Yes. People like their 90s nostalgia. That's a band that still sounds good. They've been in Link at the Bourbon a few times.
We were a little hard on Third Eye Blind on air, and I
was just hard on the song more
Yeah.
than I didn't really attack the band.
kind of in that you were mocking the fact that we would never go to the concert.
If it was in Lincoln tomorrow night, I would be there 100%. But
Oh,
I'm not going to Omaha for 9
That's
o'clock.
generational, Bill.
way.
It's
Same
generational.
thing. If it's at my neighbor's, I'd be.
No,
I don't know.
I would hope you text me and say, I'm going to your neighbor's house, Bill.
This is a generational discussion. It is. We're older, and Third Eye Blind doesn't resonate with us like it resonates with Jake.
Yeah, I know. That's I was 8 years old when that song came out, or 7 years old, so it's a big deal to me.
Yeah.
We were talking in Bill's Thrills. I love this about. Are you guys aware of the Schwann's truck, Schwann's food truck? Because the Bill took us back in time to Pender, took me back to Beatrice, because the Schwann's truck is a big deal. Do you have memories of the Schwann's truck growing up?
Schwann's truck.
Schwann's.
The big yellow frozen.
Schwann's truck
fun.
didn't come to the north side of Lincoln very often.
Is that right?
Roll them up. Schwann's man got jumped.
Raph, quickly interject here.
Well, the Schwann's truck was always on the south side of.
Yeah.
not with the intensity that small towns.
Yeah.
I think it's just because
you guys had available
intense.
things that were
Yeah,
around.
exactly. So-
Swans didn't. I mean, you didn't have that at the small town. So when they showed up, it was like Xanadu. I mean, you're like, well, this is insane. You'd be like riding your bike and see him like a block down. You'd just be booking home, just booking home. And if your mom wasn't on calling her at work like that, hey, Swans, can we please get some push-ups? Can we get some of the oh yeah,
crispy chicken
fingers?
Oh, they have
everything.
They have vegetable, like frozen.
I've
frozen
texted people
broccoli.
to talk about how all their kids, that circle the stuff. You get a catalog.
Oh yeah,
Push-up pops.
Yeah, the push-up pops. Yeah.
See, when I became an adult, I didn't know what Schwann's was when we first moved in our neighborhood. I seriously didn't. I occasionally see that truck, but I thought it was like not a manufacturing truck, but like a Pedro and Cisco truck. They just delivering.
It looks so cool too because it's got the big handles on it.
Yeah.
Like they open the freezer up, they crank it open right there.
Yep.
Ice cream. The little ice cream sundaes are about that big. Yeah. Like that. You had to tear the little cardboard top off. Like that. And if you got them on the run, that's you got the wooden spoon.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh, the wooden spoon.
Remember the wooden
Is
spoon?
it? Do you know? Is it still like as big in Pender as it was? Or
I know it still operates. I know the Swans. So I'm
not
going to try
sure
to
if like the Amazons.
I love the sports guy. I'm glad you brought this up.
I always think back. This is the one thing that kids in our generation will never know is the anticipation of the JCPenney's Christmas catalog.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
circling that stuff.
how much NFL stuff?
Gosh, you're right.
The NFL stuff. Yeah.
And you'd flip the page back. You kind of
point.
just flip it back. You look at it and circle
Catalogs
everything.
were a big deal.
God, that's a good. Thank you, Chris.
Yeah.
That's
I saw something that was kind of funny yesterday.
That's exactly right. I forgot about that.
Yeah. I was driving away from it and I went by the mall here. What's our mall name?
Gateway
Mall. And they're painting the lines, right? They're painting
they
all the new parking lines like that. And they're painting them all the way. And I'm like, there's no chance that someone would ever park in these areas out here. I've been by the Gateway Mall at Christmas, and there's you can park pretty much within like 5 feet of the door.
Oh, I don't know, Bill.
Oh, if you saw,
I went to Applebee's one night during the Christmas time out there. That Gateway,
they're still busy.
I was amazed how far away I was parked.
Really?
Yeah.
On that side, I was more on the north side.
North side, you can get close.
Yeah,
I was on the Applebee's
south side,
which
gets
is
pretty quick.
yeah,
North
yeah.
side.
Oh
no
yeah.
parks up
Okay,
there.
you're right. The north side. Yeah.
I'm like going. I go. There's
where
no
the Genesis
chance.
Health Club is.
Yes, that's exactly right.
No
Yeah.
parks up there.
Yeah, you're right.
Malls around the country are taking.
Yeah, they're all taking a heat. Like,
Amazon.
Because now you get one thing in one. The other day, I had my wife. I go, can we get something like that? I'm like, yeah, it'll be when it's going to be here tomorrow. Like that's like so it's
the convenience, man.
But the fun of going to the mall,
That
the
was
fun
awesome.
of getting, like Raph said, with getting the catalog.
Oh God,
all those things.
What are those things? What are those plugins we had to buy for Ireland called, Jake? Those 3-prong adapters. Yeah,
They were weird.
Yeah, that was an amazing time in my life. I had to find an adapter.
Those are weird.
Listen to this one.
Oh, I bet.
I was all about. I had to find an adapter. I went to Best Buy. They didn't have one. I was sort of panicking because we were going to go.
Like the next day.
It was getting down to it, and I called Trix. And said, I think I'm gonna drive. They said they might have them in Seward at the Walmart, and I was like, I'm gonna drive to Seward. She goes, "What are you crazy? I'll just order one."
Yeah.
See, I've never ordered anything off of anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
So not even
my
Amazon?
wife.
She
does
just
all the time.
ordered it. She just ordered it. It was there the next day.
Yeah.
He's never ordered off Amazon.
I was like, I'm gonna drive.
I have
to
not
Seward.
either. I've never ordered off.
Really?
No.
I don't have an Amazon.
That
Don't you have to
surprised
be?
either of you
I've
that
never
these guys
ordered-
have never.
Don't you
ordered
have to
off
be a
Amazon?
member of Amazon?
You have a card.
Amazon
you
member?
have to pay a fee to be a. If you're on Amazon Prime, you get it quicker. Yes, that
we are.
costs.
Amazon Prime helps us with some TV shows. I think.
Prime,
Yes, it does. That's
Prime
right.
is amazing.
But but it is. I can't. Can I just do it right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just log
Really?
in, make an account. It's free,
Really?
and then you can buy anything you want. On
Yeah, I
Amazon.
think I'm going to go to the mall.
Smart.
Yeah.
Support the locals, even though it's not always local businesses. They're locally here.
I feel for those people driving those Amazon trucks. They are like
Holy God!
They're like
Oh,
computer
man.
tracks.
Holy-
You have a computer chip in your arm, in your car, in your van. They know where you. And you, I mean, they're on the run.
They are.
Yeah,
They're on.
rolling.
They
they're
have
on the run.
they have like we'll call them quotas. I mean, they have to.
Yeah, they got to get their stuff out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like
Certain time.
things got to go, man.
Yeah.
That's the.
This goes back to Raph. IQ Crew says, Raph, JCPenney catalog is where I created my Christmas list back in the day.
Yes,
Absolutely.
I'm.
There's J.C. Penney's.
You just jogged my memory.
Yeah,
That's
it was a great
incredible.
catalog.
Yeah, good job.
I knew I was.
What about
only
the
getting
Sears
about one
catalog?
thing in
Sears
there,
catalog
but it was-
too. Sears was great. They always had
One
all
thing-
these ridiculous toys
that?
too. Like you never.
I
Gonna
was
get.
only getting one thing I circled, but I'd have about 20 things circled. You know, but that magazine was just awesome.
It was.
And Montgomery Awards.
Mm-hmm.
Montgomery Awards was.
Then you can go to the firearms section too.
We are talking.
Yeah.
You just get good. Just get some firearms.
People of a certain age have no idea.
Absolutely.
And other people think this is great. They know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's
Life was much
You
simpler.
get
than
you get a JCPenney catalog and a Swan's truck pulling up.
Oh God,
you're I don't
hello.
know. That's a hello. Hello's
Yeah,
right.
hello.
Yeah.
We'll end on this. Craig says,
"Oh boy,
this is for Sip." He says, "Go outside and look around. Get out of your cave. The world is passing you by."
Oh, it's
Sip.
past. No, it's past.
The
I'm
world is passing
56.
you by.
It's not passing. It passed. It passed.
So it
Sip,
passed.
we're going to
and-
get you an Amazon membership signed up for you.
Yeah,
man.
okay.
It's very
We'll order
simple.
stuff right here in the office.
Yeah.
and during breaks.
on Sip's account.
Yeah,
on Sip's account. Yeah.
No, we're not doing
Put
that.
your card on it. We'll just order away. It'd be great. Reminder again: tomorrow and Friday we're live at Double Eagle Golf, West O Street, for the first 2 days of the Masters. Early break, the drive 6 to 10. You can be there longer than that. Watch golf all day, but we'll be there on location for 4 hours. Love to see you out there. Enjoy some Bloody Marys. Enjoy some golf to
Pimento
watch and golf
cheese.
to play. Pimento cheese. Door prizes is going to be a very fun time. So tomorrow and Friday, Double Eagle Golf, West O Street.
Thank you, Jake.
That's it for us. The drive is next for Steve Sipple and Bill Busch. I'm Jake Sorensen. See ya.
Lincoln Earth Day is on Saturday, April 15th at UNL's Innovation Campus. Green vehicles, local foods, live music,